What's up, you guys? We are live. Welcome back to another episode of Overdose Special Edition. We have two special guests in the house. Introduce yourself.
Hey guys, how you doing? Brice Broughton, CEO of Hoodie Gang, and yeah.
All right.
Juan Alvarez, other word known as the Wild Child.
Okay. All right. So at first, I want to get accolades, like who you are, what you do, things like that.
Okay. So I'm Brice. Started out, pretty much, I guess you could say you're an everyday person. I ran track, was going to school to study law. Stopped doing that, dropped out in college, started a brand called Hoodie Gang Incorporated. And I never looked back since. Now I'm modeling and whatnot. I've been playing around with it. I haven't signed anybody because I don't really want to yet. But yeah, man, pretty much, model, CEO, business founder. We're going to have the biggest entertainment company in the world, and we have more things to come, that they're in the wraps.
Say less. You got to get a sip.
All right, so yeah, Juan. So as I said, I'm a big MMA fighter prospect right now. So yeah, that's how it is right now. I'm just fighting, chasing a dream. That's about it.
Okay, so I want to get straight into the fighting thing.
Let's go.
All right, so how do you, like someone that don't know about fighting, they don't know nothing about fighting, they want to get a little bit better so they not get knocked out here in these streets. What are some tips or things that you would suggest they do?
All right, but let's get it clear. If you get into that lifestyle, we can't be going out there just boop boop.
No, yeah, I get that. Yeah.
So if you go in there with that mentality that, you're using this just to, go look for trouble, nah, you going down, boy.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, if you're looking for it to be self-defense and things like that, perfect place. I suggest you start off with, one thing. It can be, striking. It can be jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
I feel it's the best startup, the best self-defense program you can be in.
Okay.
If you got that mindset of you wanting to learn something to defend yourself, just go find you a local gym. Don't gotta go too far. Just start off right there.
Okay. You would suggest jiu-jitsu versus boxing, or which one?
Yes. Okay, so most of the time in a real street fight, you got people that how do I say this? If you get caught, by the right person, you're gonna get dropped. But most of the time, human instinct is to grab things.
Gotcha.
It's to lock up, know. So I suggest jiu-jitsu, just for the reason that if you do get in a situation that you do have to defend yourself, if you out at the club, you out walking out, there's somebody trying to step up to you. The best thing for you is not to hit them, because at the end of the day, you face consequences.
Like de-escalation.
De-escalation. If you hit the person the wrong way and that person dies, bro, you might be going down, and you could have avoided that by knowing jiu-jitsu. Simply just grabbing that person and just maintaining that person, controlling that body, put him to sleep or something, just hold him down.
Okay. All right, let's get a little backstory. So how long have you been doing fighting? What made you get into fighting? And then could you scoot over to your right just a little bit because the microphone keep going out? Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, get real close to it like that. All right. All right, yeah. So like your backstory, what made you get into fighting? Why did you get into fighting? Things like that.
All right, so originally, I'm from Miami. So I went through a lot of obstacles being in Dade County, Liberty City. I was always fighting already, getting into the wrong atmosphere. Let's just say I was ending up in a gang life, basically. I was like, it's either you get bullied or you retaliate and you become sort of a bully, or you just join some sort of protection, if you get what I'm saying. I mean, I was fighting. I got into an altercation with the wrong person. That person, had people, big siblings and stuff like that, and that led to a horrific death.
Damn.
With a close friend and stuff like that. And at that point in time, I was already like fearing my life. I was like, it could be next. Like I could be next. And my mom just was like, she was an immigrant. She was from Cuba. And she found her way in Miami, obviously. And she was like, I came here to get you away
from
like,
that.
to have my kids not deal with, poverty and things like that. So we packed up and we was like, we're going to move. And we found a location the plan was, to build on that property because it already has a shelter that we can sleep in for a little bit. Unfortunately, my dad was going through cancer during that time. And, we packed up. We was going to bring some stuff real quick, and then we was going to come back to Miami, bring things little by little. Yeah. Got the call. He passed away. Wow. So I was already still in Miami. I came back to Miami. I was still retaliating. I was fighting still, going through that trauma of, my close friend passing away. Yeah. Dad at that, point in time. And when I made the transition and moved up Pensacola, Florida, it was different for me. If you're from Miami and you're from Liberty City, you got a lot of Haitians, blacks, and Hispanics. Gotcha. So I wasn't really close to white people. I didn't see white people as often as I should have. Yeah. So I wasn't too familiar with their character. Yeah, that's true. If that's what you want to say, they carry themselves a different way. Yes. So
especially with the gay shit.
If you want to say, Pensacola is a country. It's a country place, and when you got a thug, it's different. My mindset was different.
They play different. They act different.
They act different. They carry themselves different. Yeah. So in the third day in school, somebody said something they shouldn't have said, and boom, ended up in a fight. I played football, so the football team started calling me Miami. And that went around the school. Hey, that Miami kid, he got some anger issues. He quit the snap. He really ain't the one to play with, stuff like that. Shortly after that, big kid, 12, senior. I'm a freshman. Was trying to bully me. I'm a freshman. So he's still small, but still got the best of me. He was trying to bully me on the bus. Boom, hit him.
Just hitting everybody.
Beat the crap out of him. Didn't get in trouble. Because the school bus driver was like, what, I have been seeing the kid bullying him, and he has talk to me and stuff like that. I was new here. Gotcha. I wasn't trying to get in trouble. I was but yeah, with the looks that I got, so I went over there to this certain girl, and I was talking to her, had a little phone number and everything, and I guess she had a boyfriend, and I guess the boyfriend went through her phone or whatever,
and found you,
and found it, and because people knew me as my nickname and not my name, they don't know who I am. Yeah. So I'm hearing rumors, this. So let's just say I ended up fighting a dude too. And
at that point, how many fights in high school did you get into? Do you remember at all?
No, man, not really. I got in a lot of fights, honestly. Not as much as, I don't think it was more than 10, but that's a lot of people. A lot of people never had their first fight, so. Okay. 3 is already like, whoa, okay, it's out of control. Yeah. But I went to a alternative school. They knew about me playing football and a little bit of things that I'm going through and stuff like that at the time. And I was still fighting there. And, but they wasn't suspending me. They were giving me, options to like cut grass, bro. Like, have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, I never heard that before.
We was cutting grass.
Wow.
To get out
in high school, yeah.
So we was doing things like that. So let's just say I came back to school. They gave me an option. They was like, we're going to let you come back the next school year. Play football. Everything went great.
Hold on, pause real quick. So at this time, did you have like any friends that was like, or any mentors or people that you looked up to that was just like, hey, bro, you might want to chill out a little bit?
No, not at that moment.
Gotcha.
During that time, that freshman year, my freshman year in high school, right after my father passed away from cancer, my mom got diagnosed with cancer.
Damn. Sorry to hear that.
Her being Spanish, only speaking Spanish, being from Miami, she was like, the best thing I can do is go through my chemo and things like that in Miami. So me, my brother, and my grandma stayed behind for us. But my grandma would travel back and forth to help out. So this is how I really started getting more popular. I started throwing parties because I didn't have nobody like, it's like, hey, Junior, be the bigger brother, take care of your brother, whatever. Started throwing parties. People, little bonfires, but throwing bonfires and stuff like that. And little Pensacola kids around our age started, we're going to Miami place. He finna throw a little sun. Yeah. But I'll get into altercations there too, because people will start drinking and hey, bro, you gotta leave. And you know how people is when they drink. I'm not going nowhere. Yeah. So boom, I'll get into altercations there too. But yeah, let's fast forward a little bit. Sophomore year came, and this is when my life's gonna change. Started seeing a girl.
That's the downfall of most men. That's the whole point of this podcast right now. Yeah.
Started seeing this certain girl. She was, how do I say this? Around town.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, she was out there.
she was out there, and me, I wasn't no virgin, but it was easy for me. It was, but I had that comfort, the comfort zone from her too, because she would be around and stuff like that. So, and that's what I needed at the time because I didn't have people.
Yeah.
So
Somebody, yes, got
girl,
you.
That girl became my
Everything, almost.
everything.
Yeah.
Literally, like
Yeah.
that's all I did. I that's all I thought about. I was like, I'm life with this girl. This and
Yes.
that. At a very young age, I'm like, I don't got a dad. I'm losing my mom.
Yeah.
You know, my brother, me and my brother, like, we went through foster cares almost because of, you know, things that were going on during young childhood lives and stuff like that. So he got raised by my grandma. I got raised by my mom.
Got you.
At a certain point, we ended up being back together,
Uh-huh.
you know, with mom, but because grandma came in with us too. But yeah, sophomore year came, met the girl, started dating the girl. We will be back and forward. I'm not gonna lie. At that point, she drove. She was one of the only sophomores in school that drove. We'll be back and forward, breaking up here and there,
Toxic.
cheating,
Yeah.
this and that. And then, I mean, she was cheating, I was cheating. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be the bigger person.
Yeah,
today,
take
you know?
accountability. Yeah. We about accountability over here.
So
yeah.
I took that, and it was toxic. Yeah, it was toxic. A little bit more, I got into wrestling.
Got you.
That's what started saving.
That's what started
That
it.
was the savior in the beginning
Gotcha.
of everything. But how it started was, again, during the fight. I was a hot-headed kid. The school that I was gonna go to in Miami, they were state champs almost every year.
Wow.
And I was raised to watching this because I played Little League. I saw Dalvin Cook right in his younger days. You know, what's that quarterback? The quarterback that plays for the Ravens.
Oh, I have no
I
idea.
don't know,
I don't
but
watch
we
sports
got
like that.
you know Lamar Jackson, things like people like that from down south. I grew up hearing these names, seeing about them,
Yeah.
you know, things like that. So I know the mentality that we're in is different. Like the kids getting cussed out, like grown ass man, like, hey, you being a pussy, bro.
Yeah.
Tighten up, da da da. My coaches, grown ass man talking to 5, 6, 7, 8-year-olds.
Yeah.
Dad's like, man, that's gonna make him tough. That's gonna make him tough.
No, that's facts.
We'll get into fights. It's normal. Let them fight. Let them fight. let them get tired. Then we'll break it up. So things like that. But when I came over here, it's like, nah, we don't do that here. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
But it was probably my school because, like, the school he went to, it was kind of different. They got into it out there and it was different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the mentality still was different. So as I said, I got into wrestling, and the guy, still to this day, he's a coach at my gym now.
Okay.
So we built a relationship. He was like, man, we got a lot of similarities, like with your anger and things like that.
Yeah.
I got into wrestling, but how I got into it was, as I said, I was in football practice and I got in a fight with this guy. This guy
fuck, bro?
turns out to be, there was like, yeah, he's a country guy, you know, a full ass beard since like a freshman, bro. Like,
What are they
strong,
feeding y'all,
whatever.
bro?
Like, I was like, damn, country people come kind of strong, you know, kind of different too. So yeah, but my mentality is different. I was getting jumped as a kid, you know, this and that. So I was like, man, this a man.
Yeah.
I don't care. So I got into it with him. As time went by, we forgave each other. We're a team. So we talked. He came to me. He was like, man, have you ever thought about wrestling? And I was like, nah, man. I don't like. At the time, I was like, man, I don't do that gay stuff. Y'all be up on each other, touching each other and stuff like that. And so yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try because once football season's over, what else you gonna do?
Yeah.
So I got into it, started wrestling. The football coach did not like that
Okay.
because I guess wrestlers, we cut weight. We
Yeah.
lose weight.
No, you do.
And in football,
Yeah.
you want them getting bigger for the next year.
Yes.
And they started butting heads.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just say I missed football practice because I had to go get a physical so that I could wrestle for that season that was coming up.
Got you.
So I went and got it. And when I came back, he started cussing. Like, he didn't cuss me out, but he was like, where were you? How you gonna miss football practice? Where were you? This and this. Did you go to football? I mean, did you go to wrestling? Because this is what I'm hearing. I was like, I told somebody to tell you that I was gonna miss for this reason. But I'm a sophomore playing varsity in Miami. We only got JV and varsity. Over there where we at, we play freshman.
Wow.
There's freshman, JV, then varsity.
Got you.
But they still different. So I was playing varsity, but they wouldn't play me. Like, I'll be saying the bench. You know, I play special teams because I was still since I was hot headed, I still chased after the ball. So special teams was what they was putting me in.
Yeah.
I guess they were preparing me when my next year came. So yeah, let's just say
Butt heads, and you made a choice.
I made it. I didn't hit him or nothing like that, but I bowled up at him. I was like, man, get the fuck out my face! Like, what the fuck? Like, you ain't gonna be in my face talking to me like this. Da 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 da.
Hold on, this was to your coach?
To my coach, but he balled up at me.
Got
like,
you.
But in Miami, we respect our coaches. But when they do shit like that, when they there's a boundary. When they step over the boundary, the kids will bowl up at them too and things like that. So as I said, I grew up watching this.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this okay, but I forget this atmosphere is different. They don't work like that out here. So yeah, he was like, man, get your stuff. Like, get your stuff. You done with the football team? Da, da, da. Leave. So I was like, all right. And so yeah, funny story. The same toxic girl I was talking about. I didn't meet her at the time. Still,
Okay.
I still didn't meet her at the time. So let's just say when he kicked me out, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna jump into wrestling now. I was gonna wait till the end of the football season.
Of course, yeah, get right into the wrestling thing.
So I got into it. He was like, man, you play football. You know how to tackle, right? I was like, of course. So he was like, this is all I want you to do. It's called a double leg.
Okay.
I was known as a double leg kid. Boom, boom, taking shots.
Yeah.
My first match, I passed out.
Passed out
during,
Wow.
like, because I was going at the kid, but there's control involved in wrestling as well. So I was just picking the kid up, slamming him, letting him back up.
Yeah.
He was like, no, you gotta have control. You're not gonna get the points, this and this. Man, I thought it was like 1 round. He said 3 rounds. So when the second round came, I was gassed. Third round came.
Yeah, he was done.
You gotta shake hands and stuff. So when the third round came and I had to step on that line, I started seeing like the glitters.
Yeah, you blurry.
Yeah. And like, I remember I heard that whistle when I stepped back, boom, I passed out. I was like, damn, this is more serious than I thought.
Yeah, this.
I was like,
I did it in high school too. Yeah.
I was like, wow. Like, I was like, this is crazy. But okay, so yeah, right before when I got kicked off the football team, my team, they were state runner-ups. And some girl, mutual friend from the girl that I was with, I walked over there and I was talking to her and she was like, why you not playing today? And I was like, man, you don't even want to know. Me and Coach Lindsay got into it. This. So she said, so the girl that I started seeing, she was like, the girl said Miami, and like I said, people don't know my face, but they know me as Miami. Yeah. So she's like, oh, you Miami, this and that. High class.
High class.
We're sophomores, but my name's always around. So, at that point in time, I'm the popular kid in my grade. She's a sophomore, so but she was seeing, crazy story, she with him now, but she was seeing this guy at the time. But the guy, I knew him as a player. He always had two girls he was like messing with, and I used to see him during different periods, seeing the different girls. Like
real quick. If you could go back in time and change,
walk away. Gotcha. If I could go back and told myself that, I'll be like, you know what? I want to say that because I feel like where I'm at now in life, I got
obviously
there because of that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So maybe not. I don't know. If it gets worse,
then
in a couple years, then I'll be like, yeah, man, I need that time machine now.
Yeah, exactly.
But I went talked to the girl. I was like, yeah, I'm actually gonna start wrestling. But I gotta go out of town because I went home and I started thinking, damn, I should have got that girl number or something. Like, damn, I'm tripping. So I look at my DMs. She hit me up.
Gotcha.
I was like, boom. Yeah. I was like, okay, say less. So she already offered at that. You know what? She offered at that point to come get me.
Okay.
And I was like, oh yeah, I gotta go to a wrestling tournament early in the morning. And I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. So I was good. I was a good kid.
I was a good kid. No, he wasn't.
So I said, nah. So I said, I'm gonna come back in town Sunday. Hit me up after that. So time went by, Saturday. Then the Sunday came. I was like, yeah, I'm in town. She came in early in the morning. We spent the whole day together. Man, I'm a young kid full of testosterone.
That's how they get you.
Man, that day was
That's how they get you.
That day was shocking time.
But that's what a lot of guys ask the question of, should I be focusing? And I tell, if you at that age, you got to make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. Just live your life. At the end of the day, you do want to make sure that you set time to build up what you're going to do in life. Well, you young, go out and make mistakes. Go out and have fun. Go out.
Sure. For sure. So yeah, a little bit more so I can tell you how I got into fighting after a little bit of time. So, the girl comes over and she tells me, I was like, how's your weekend? She's like, oh, I went to a party yesterday. I hung out with so and so.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, must be nice. But this so and so went to another school. But me being a simp, I posted a girl on my Snap on the first day, McDonald's date.
Don't do that.
So
Yeah.
the guy saw it. The guy slides up. He was like, hey man, we need to talk. And I was off rip. I'm like, bro, I grew up as a hustler, and I said I still know the game at the end of the day, but didn't know it as much as I do now. Yeah. But I know a little bit of game, and when you told me you hung out with this dude, and I mean you was hanging out with him yesterday, and then he said I gotta talk to you. It clicked in my head right there on the spot. Yeah. I was like, bro, get your stuff and leave. Get your stuff and leave. She crying. Oh my God, why did I? So yeah, turns out she did stuff with that dude, and then she grabbed me. I was walking. I don't even know. I don't never see this girl, and out of nowhere she caught me in the hallway, grabbed me. She was like, we need to talk, and I was like, we don't got nothing to talk about. And I'm still in my thug life, like we don't got shit to talk about, girl. Fuck you trying to talk to me for? Get out my face. So she said, I'm so sorry, like. She started crying. I'm so sorry. She fooled me, bro. She
fooled me.
She was crying. She was like, you so different. Like there's something different about you. This.
Cold, man. That's cold.
Hold on, real quick. Would you get back with an ex? Because this is a very important topic. You personally, would you get back with an ex? Because we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into the reaction with Fresh and Fit about masculinity, about being on your purpose, stuff like that. But I also want to have some little girl talk from guys. Would you get back with an ex?
Nah, man, I can't, man. Even though there are some exes, that were good, had a good time, but I wish stuff could have went differently. Yeah. Once they decide to leave, once you decide to leave, especially if they decide to leave, really never go back. Wow. Because stuff changes. Especially if they leave.
Especially if they leave. If you leave, then you can come back, obviously. But if they leave, keep them out the door. Okay.
Right. Okay. But that song, you know what I'm saying?
No, I just want for the people out there, that's watching, because we got a lot of younger viewers as well as old.
Right now, looking like, ooh, I probably still got my chance again.
Exactly.
Hit me up in a DM.
Exactly. So then, for this girl grabbed you in the hallway.
So yeah. So I don't want to talk too much.
Yeah. So sum it up for me.
She in the past, So but I'm gonna tell you, she said, let's just say she got me. She got me with the, this. I told her, I said, look, this is how I work. I ain't saying we in a relationship. But I'm gonna let you do you, and I'm gonna do me. Meaning, we not gonna say we in a relationship if people ask, but we low key in a relationship. Meaning, I don't want you fucking around with other people. Yeah. Because I'm not gonna be fucking around with other people. Like at that point in time, my mom's going through cancer. Wow. I'm not looking for females. I'm just trying to grind, basically. Yeah. But still, a girl is what I kind of need. I needed that comfort zone. Something different that was gonna make me kind of
nurture. Yeah.
So I think she used that to her advantage. And as time went by, things would be great. But then she'll cheat, this and that. Let me just say, I went out
Hold
of
on,
town.
real quick. I gotta say this. If a girl cheat, you gotta let her go immediately. Because if she cheats on you, she don't respect you. That's just bottom line. She just don't respect you. So you gotta let her go. Other stuff like disloyal stuff, maybe like just talking to a dude, or I wouldn't even say that. Actually, I would let a girl go after that.
But cheating, you always have to remember. When the stuff you find out, man, imagine what you don't know.
Yeah, that's like the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, imagine what you don't know.
Every single time. See, I don't know about, as time goes by, you start finding out more things. Yes. Oh, during that time, I heard she was, yeah. And she was with, And then you'd be like, hold on, it makes sense because she told me she was in Atlanta. Yeah. She told me you get what I'm saying? So you only know only know what's going to come out at that time. Yes. But there's always more to the story. But, as I said, at that point in time, that girl said, she said, okay, I agree. So I go out of town again, another wrestling tournament. Found out she did something
again. Goddamn,
so man, so at that point I said it's done. I was like, bro, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you. The next semester come, bro. I got stuck with this girl in almost every single period.
Fate is funny for you.
I was like, man. So I ignored her for like 3-4 months. But I would start flirting with her friends on purpose. And
Petty.
she sooner or later she grabbed me again. She did this little grab again, and I was like, "Oh,
That's a touch.
Keep your
That's
hands,
the touch.
Keep your hands to
Magic
yourself."
touch.
So, but me, I wasn't focused on girls, and I knew she can drive. So at that time, testosterone hits. Again.
Yeah, he's like, I need some. I need some.
Just pull up. So, yeah, she came, and let's just say, we smashed again.
Smashed again,
Next day. So now at this point, I didn't have to tell her anything. I guess she knew at this time. So we got together. Boom, 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 boom. Time goes by. Everything's great. Out of nowhere, bro. Summertime's coming. Hot girl summer. She broke up with me. I was like, bro, we was good for like 3 months.
She didn't respect her. Yeah.
So I was like, man, what just happened? So she started seeing some other dude. And I let it be. Started seeing another girl. Girl was great. That's why, there are some girls some exes, because the girl was great. But she was a good girl. We did stuff, but she wouldn't give me the sloppy toppy. She was like, I don't do that. I gotta save that for the right guy. And I don't
She gonna say that to college.
So I was like, oh, man.
To college.
So as time goes, let's just say I ended up during that time getting kicked out of school again, still getting in altercations. Got kicked out again. So I started seeing this. I went back to school. Then when I came back to school, to my regular school, the girl was there again, and I started driving. First car was a Mustang.
Got you.
Get what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Mustang.
You trying to stunt? You trying to get some more?
She hearing me. Like now I'm about to be a starter. You get what I'm saying? Junior year coming, he about to be a starter. Homecoming probably coming around the corner. He driving. He's known as a fighter. This. So I guess she liked that.
Were you fighting at this time, or you were just chasing women? What's going on?
Man, I was doing both. I would go to parties and I would get into fights. But I was that type of guy that I was like, let me not look for it, but let me give somebody let me wait for somebody to do something they not supposed to. Like,
Gotcha.
Oh, you like a person too drunk. Hey, bro, you too drunk. You gotta go. Oh man, who the fuck is you to tell me that? Boom, that's all I needed right there.
So you was hold on. We gotta break it down real quick. So you was actually looking. I wouldn't say looking, but you was like hoping in a sense.
Yes, but fighting was always in me. So I feel like that was the only time I felt like, oh yeah, I'm the man. Yeah, I'm the man. Like, or that was my therapy. That was the only way for me to actually hit something.
Gotcha.
That wasn't just gonna break, or that was just gonna, how do I say this? Because at a young age, man, I remember grabbing things, throwing it, breaking glass, this, punching my walls. That's cost money. Yeah. That's ass whooping.
No facts.
So you get what I'm saying? So when I can do it to somebody and get away with it, I was gonna do it. Yeah. But yeah.
Hold on real quick. So looking back at yourself, what would you tell yourself now that the version that you are now?
I don't live with regrets, bro.
Okay, gotcha.
I think, like I said, there's a lot of things right now I'm happy with. I'm not fully happy because I feel like I want more.
Gotcha.
But everything happens for a reason.
Gotcha.
So I feel like that was my setting stones to becoming the man that I am.
Gotcha.
Because what happens if those things I didn't do at that age? Yeah. I did now.
It'd be much worse. Yeah, you could be in jail, etc.
Now I'm older.
Yeah.
Now I got a kid. Now I got Yeah. So those are life lessons. I don't regret them.
Gotcha.
But fast forward, started when I came back to the school. Let's just say I'm working here. I'm hearing the girl's parents do not agree with color. So you get what I'm saying? Racist.
Gotcha.
So she I'm at work because I always, when I was turning 16, I was able to work. So me not having dad, mom not being around, this and that, I need cash. You need to be able to go to Whataburger. Like that's what we call it. That's our famous restaurant.
Still haven't been there. Yeah.
But I gotta go to Whataburger after games, and I don't want to have to be like, hey bro, can you like
spot me?
Yeah. This. So I was like, no man, I'm gonna go get me a job. This. So I got a job. I was working, whatever. But I was working night shifts a lot because that's the only time I can work. Yeah. So I'll be cleaning, whatever. This day I'm cleaning. My boss is like, hey, your girl's outside crying. So I open the window. She crying.
What the fuck?
She got a duffel bag in her hand.
Oh, she got kicked out. Okay.
Her parents she said, my parents said I got to choose between you or the family.
And she chose
She
you.
chose me.
Damn. Okay.
So you see now, sometimes I be like, you know, sometimes they don't have meanings.
Yeah.
But then they do certain things like that make you like, damn, this girl really does love
Care
me. though.
about you. Yeah,
she
yeah.
does care. Like, there's a thing called in love and there's a thing love.
Yes.
I think she loved me. She wasn't in love with me. You get what I'm saying?
Okay,
She
hold on.
like that,
Real quick, what's the difference for you personally of in love versus love?
Okay, you can be in love and fall out of love as time goes by if things start changing.
Okay.
But I feel like during that time, that was the saddest times of my life though.
Wow.
It was that next year, was that junior year. Because now at this time, see, my sophomore year, my mom had cancer. She beat it.
Wow.
The next year came around, she had cancer again.
Wow.
The chances was she got lupus. So every time I'm like, man, I'm broken down. Like I really do think like she's saying she can't go through the pain. My dad gave up in life. My dad could have went through chemo. He said no. Because all his bad doings through his lifestyle, like, you know, he gave up. He left 4 kids behind.
Wow.
And me being my big sister was born in Cuba because he had her at like 14.
Got you.
So, you know, foreign country, things are different in another country where a dictator's at. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I felt like that's why I really had a lot of anger. I was like, man, he just gave up on 4 kids. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, started the girl. She get kicked out and whatever, but I was still seeing my ex at the time a little bit. See, like I said, bro, I did wrong too. I was still cheating. She'll cheat, this and that, whatever. It'll be a month for me, and it'll be a month for her, shit like that.
Yeah.
So, she tells me that, and literally the next day, as we're moving in and stuff, like she's coming to my place. Her car was taken, her phone was taken, everything.
Oh, so they just took all that shit from her.
They just left her in some duffel bag, right? So
How old were your guys at this time?
I was 18. She was 17, about to be 18.
Wow.
And how do I say this? I get the call from the ex. Bruh, these are life stories. I'm telling you, bro. I became a masculine person, you know, not a simp. Because of I was a simp because of the things that I went through.
Gotcha.
I started experiencing. That's what I'm saying. I regret
Most
it.
people, that's why most dudes do it through that.
Yes.
It's through a girl treating them bad, or they, you know, they giving their heart and soul to women, and then guess what? She cheats or she leaves, and then they like, fuck, why she leave me? I gave her everything, blah blah blah. Yeah.
So so listen to this. The girl calls me. She says, "Hey man, I'm trying to get on I'm getting on birth control. And I guess they do swabs or piss or whatever. I came back positive. Positive for what? She said chlamydia. Oh, I said, okay, and she was like, she said, okay. She said, the only person I've fucked with has been you in the last year. Turns out that was a lie.
Gotcha.
Found out how she got it, who got it really, and stuff like that. Because the dude was at my school and he was like, nah, man, you know, whatever. I had it and I did this. And I was like, man, this
makes sense.
This bitch lied to me.
Yeah.
And this was like, man, this was somebody that was actually, this is the ex that I said I would have taken back.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I left her. She was all about me, this and that. And I was like, damn, they still lie to you no matter what.
Yes. Yes. And that's why I'm telling you these stories right now. That's why I want to hear it.
So as time goes by, hold on, I gotta take my, he made a drink. Hennessy. It's like hand, and I can't tell you the other stuff because secret formula. Like, oh my god, that thing! Every single time you see me take a sip, I'm gonna because that thing is smacking. So hold up.
But how do you feel while he's taking his drink? How do you feel about women back when you was younger? Tell me about that real quick.
Exact same way, because you know it's weird because you see like the TV shows and the movies. Yeah. And you know, of course, you know, you want a bad girl, you want a fine girl, stuff like that. And a lot of times, a lot of guys, we really don't grow up as players because guys are, you know, pretty much simple. I want a girl who look good, and we're gonna be together, and we're pretty much straight at first until you learn the nature.
True.
So
yes.
And then you know until you acquire value and everything like that, level up. But you see, you're watching TV shows, and you're watching movies, and you listen to girls, and think about in high school, the hottest girl, she's like, oh, I want a guy, who's gonna, give me flowers and yada 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 yada.
And you listen to that.
But then you be like, man, the guys who are, hitting that, they not doing none of that.
Yes.
And you think, oh, well, I'm gonna be the guy who gonna do that, and then she just gonna fall for me because I'm doing everything she said.
And it don't fucking work.
And you be like, man, how come this is not adding up.
Yeah.
And then, you start learning things, and then you start noticing the tendencies, and you're like, okay. They kind of can't help certain things that they do, but you just have to learn the knowledge and pretty much adjust. Because it don't make no sense to have everything and you don't know the nature and you're just in the now because you're just unaware.
And then they lie about what they actually want, and then you believe that lie, and you actually try to give them that because you're a caring person, whatever. And then it turns out that's not really what they want. They sleeping with the quote unquote bad guy, asshole, etc. Yeah. Right. So fellas, stay listening. So. All right, but hold on. We got our first super chat in the building. Let me see.
What is this?
I don't know. Let's see. I don't even know how to read that. But Toe Bill in TV says, and thank you for the super chat, by the way. I really appreciate it. He says, have you guys heard of Parkour style fighting, and have you considered it? That's a question for you.
For me or for him?
No. Okay. That's about fighting.
Can you be a little bit more specific on parkour? Because I'm thinking hardcore. Like,
I think parkour, is that the thing that you jump
stunt?
over buildings and shit? I think that's what that is.
Parkour, I know what that is.
Look, I could do a backflip, but
Yeah, I think all we do is over here boxing, jiu-jitsu, what else?
kickboxing.
Kickboxing,
That's about it.
judo. Okay.
Judo. I mean, judo is a form of throws and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Low key, you really do judos no matter what.
Got you.
But no.
He's like, no. And Copper waited too. I took that when I was a child.
Good question though. Good question.
But yeah, go back to the story you was talking about.
So let me
but
tell
thank you
you-
for the super chat. I really appreciate that.
I'm gonna say this. So, it turns out, Jeremiah, I love you. That's my son. I hope you never see this, cause
He will.
yeah. Hold up. So I always said I wasn't gonna do it, but at this occasion, I'm too deep into it, so I'm gonna just have to go ahead and say it. So as time goes by, I'm at football practice. So me and this girl, when she got kicked out, we sat down and I was like, everything's gonna be okay. This and that. This is what we're gonna do. I said, we go to school. We go to the same school. So when we wake up, we go to school.
Yeah. Because it works out anyway. Because we got to go to the same place.
We gotta go to the same place.
Yeah.
But she plays softball.
Okay.
So she gets off at a different time, and I was like, okay. So during this, I'll have the keys, but during this period, I'll give you the keys. No, she never did anything. She never did anything.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, don't think. Oh man, I wouldn't know what to do at that time.
That's what I'm saying. That would have.
I used to give her the keys so she can get her gear out the car to go to softball practice, and because softball practice was their softball practice starts with weightlifting during the last period of the day.
Okay.
So she got my gear. She'll get her gear, and I'll go on football practice. Have football practice. This 3-4 days went by. I guess her dad works over like nights and stuff like that, or when then sleeps throughout the morning. I guess I don't know, some weird stuff. So, the dad's the big country guy walking with her, and I'm like, this got to be her dad, So she's walking, and at this time I'm a football player, so football players are bigger.
Yeah,
I'm weightlifting. That's all I gotta do, so I'm bigger. I played DB at the time. DB safety something at that time. I was always everywhere, and you know how DBs is, roll up the shirt a little bit, showing out some abs and stuff. And I was bigger, so I remember the first time I walked up to him. I have cleats. Cleats make you taller.
Gotcha.
I was about his height, so now he was like, "Man, you fit, man." Like So I talked to him. I told him what was going on, and I was like, "Yeah, we've been together since our sophomore year, but we break up here and there and stuff like that." And she told me that you guys would not agree of me, my color.
Oh, you just said it straight up.
So yeah, I went straight. Like, I had nothing to lose at this point. She got kicked out. I'm thinking he was part of that too.
Yeah.
So as time goes by, remember I got that call from that girl.
Yeah.
So he's like, why don't you just come by and we'll talk some more? So we had a meeting, whatever. Fast forward. I'm like, since we live together, whatever, I was like, when the weekend comes, let's go to the hospital or look up. We went to the hospital, got the shot.
Got you.
Like, hey man, when was the last time you had your period? She said, I don't know what time she gave, but she said sometime. She was like, pee on this real quick. Because we're underage coming to go get a shot, STD shot, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, boom. I got mine. Bro, wrap up. Because that shot
Yes.
hurts, bro.
Yeah.
It felt like I literally, still to this day, I fight, right? I get kicked lots of time. Still to this day, I don't think I felt like, it feels like kicks to like the ass, but way harder.
What the fuck,
and
bro?
I was like, damn, like my leg. They was like, yeah, whatever. I suggest you don't walk on there, let it, whatever. So fast forward, walk up to the thing, and I see the little monitor thing, ultrasound monitor. There's that. I was like,
What is this for?
what's that? But I know what it is.
Uh-huh.
But I'm so in shock. I think my brain was like, play dumb.
You don't want to admit to it.
Yeah,
I don't want to admit to it. So let's just say she's pregnant. Got a kid on the way as a junior. So I tell her dad, because I got his information at this point. He's like, hey, can we sit down and talk?
Yeah.
Man, I went to the he was like, yeah, meet me at so and so. Turns out that her family they're very close. They own acres and they all live together and like this and that, like whatever. They split the acres and build on that property. I went over there. It was a family reunion, bro.
In front of the.
It was a family reunion.
Yeah.
So I had everything. A little thing that we do during wrestling is when you go to states, you dye your hair blonde.
Okay.
And you're not supposed to cut your hair. And I'm not gonna break that tradition.
Yeah.
I let it go. So I used to have long curly blonde hair.
Yeah.
So I'm over here. I'm like, damn. I feel out of
place. Yeah.
As time goes by, I start leaving. I'm like, all right, and we gotta go to school tomorrow, so we're leaving. We start leaving. He's like, hey, I was like, hey, Juan, where you going? I thought we had a talk. I was like, ooh, I looked at my baby mama and I said,
maybe this is not the time.
this is not the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Now or never. So I went to the car. You ever seen like when you got a wallet and you smack it down, like in the cartoons or like I guess movies when you throw it down and you do.
Yeah.
The baby ultrasound pictures was folded up like that.
You just wow.
He was like, it's okay. I figured that's what it was. So the mom was us man, we like, nah, the dad gonna kill me.
Yeah.
No, he was calm. The mom
probably went crazy. Yeah.
So yeah, that's how we found out at that point in time that we got a kid on the way. So my mom, everything, and at this point, now she's really like, I'm gonna beat this. I'm gonna beat this. She got a purpose now. Yeah. And I got a purpose now. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I gotta stop this, the toxic stuff, the cheating, this and that. But she's pregnant. Yeah. Hormones.
It's gonna be everywhere.
She got abusive, bro. She got to hitting me. My mom comes in town. She's hitting me in front of my mom. She's like, Junior,
in front of your mom.
In front of your mom.
Yeah, bro.
I was like,
no respect.
She was like, Junior, you better not put your hands on. I was like, Mom, I'm not.
Yeah.
So, me being known as a fighter and this and that, a street fighter, because I'm not a MMA fighter at the time. I'm just known as a wrestler that can fight. Yeah. I called the cops. I called the police.
You called the police?
I was like, bro, I'm pussy. I was.
That's not pussy. No, hold on. No. I gotta say, that's not pussy.
I had that mindset of,
okay, got you.
If a man calls the pussy on a female, you pussy.
Wait,
call the police on the. You said call the pussy on the pussy.
Call the police
on the pussy. Got you.
On a girl.
Yeah.
You pussy.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, I'm not. But I was at this time, bro. I was like, bro, I'm in a racist city.
And then she could just make up anything.
I got tattoos.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's pregnant and she's white.
Yeah.
Nah. Police.
Nah.
Call the cops. They was like, so what do y'all want? I was like, look, I want her to go back to her parents' house so we can, we can talk about this. When she calms down a little bit, I think she's heated at the moment because of the hormones and everything. So I forgot. She got my location. Look, man, like 30 minutes went by. She popped up where I was at. I was at this girl's house that I called my sister, which I really did. She was a very close person. That at the time she needed that comfort zone too, because she went through a death or through her mom's death as well.
Gotcha.
So, but that girl is older than us, and she got her own. She's got the place. She got friends that be over and stuff like that. And I have tried to fuck the friends before before that.
Of course.
So, she popped. We was eating when she popped up, and I was like, Les, you seen that? Man, I said, baby mama, you just seen. I just called. I called the I forgot this live, so this ain't even gonna be saved.
I'm about to say, yeah.
I'm good. I said,
no. It's still, hold on. It still can be saved. Yeah.
You right.
Can't be crazy out here.
You right. So I said,
hey, hold on, real quick. We got 100 viewers. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys. They commenting. They saying they like the story. It was a trap. They into your story right now. That has. All right, yeah, go ahead, continue though.
So, bruh, and the stories are gonna get crazier, bruh. Listen to this, y'all.
And then, by the way, for everyone that's watching, that the two people that commented, we are reacting to Fresh and Fit with the roommates about masculinity. That's why I have the guys here to give their perspective about masculinity, about the attack on masculinity, about the attack on guys being guys again and stuff like that. But yeah,
Damn, this is crazy.
but yeah, we
Man, it's gonna get
MMA
better.
fighter in the house, Hoodie gang in the house. We just getting a little backstory while we in it. All right, let's get it.
So listen, bro. I know, bro. Please listen to me, bro. Please, y'all start being masculine, bro. Do not let these females fool you, cause, bro, not this. Listen.
Yeah, I'm about to say, go ahead. Yeah.
So yeah, as time goes by, throughout the day, it kept happening. She popped up at the sisters, the girl that called my sister.
Why you didn't just turn your location off?
Hold on, I had my when she popped up at the place we was eating, I turned my location off.
Okay, gotcha.
But at the time, Snapchat's new. Snapchat's new. I didn't know that motherfucker had a location.
Oh, all the fellas that's watching right now, it has your location. So if you don't go in and actually turn that off,
actively.
they can see your location. I can be seeing a lot of people's location. I actually want to do a video, like a YouTube video, popping up on Snapchat people. But go ahead.
So yeah, so she popped up, and at this, she banging on doors, hitting windows, and all the girls is like, they know she's pregnant, so they can't beat up on. They
Of course,
can't threaten her.
of
They
course,
can't beat her.
yeah.
So they call the police too. Police end up the same cop that came to my house. I guess he said something suicidal, like I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah.
Don't listen to that. Okay,
Yeah.
do not listen to that, because they're not gonna kill themselves. This is how they trap you. This is how they this is how they get you to give in. They start hitting a suicidal shit and stuff like that.
Sounds like suicide of their joints.
And then guys do that shit too though.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
they lose a girl
Yeah.
and they feel like they don't have nothing left.
I did it.
Oh,
I've done it.
wow.
I've done
See?
it. I'm gonna get deeper into this.
Somebody said
So-
SWAT.
So as time goes by, right? Let's just say the baby comes, the baby's born. The parents used to live in the grandparents' house during that
Wow.
time of they kicking around and stuff.
Yeah.
And I guess I don't know where they built a house on that property that I was telling you.
Yeah.
So they built the house, and they're like, everybody. I guess she was talking about it with her family behind my back, and we was like, oh, y'all come to see the house and stuff like that. So we come see the house. Here it comes. Man, Juan, we just feel like it's best if y'all just come live here.
Oh.
That way we can help y'all out with the kid, this and that. We about to be seniors.
Yeah.
About to have
You don't even
having a
understand
kid.
that this is a trap.
Get out. Like the movie
So-
Get Out.
So
So it's not a trap.
listen. Remember, I said the parents don't agree a color.
Yeah.
But they told me it was the grandpa.
Gotcha.
Right? It's the grandpa that does not agree with color. And we lived in his house, and we didn't want to get kicked out and stuff like that because he's old school from the military.
Yeah.
And I was like, if you was from the military, then you're supposed to not be racist because
Facts.
we're a union. You
Yeah.
don't see color, this and
That's
that.
facts.
But yeah. So let's just say I ended up moving in. I moved in, but I still got my place. I still got my where I was staying at, where my mom left the house at.
Yeah.
So as I'm getting older, I did ROTC in high school. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go in the military
Military,
so I
yeah.
can take care of my family. So we're gonna get married. I'm gonna do the right steps.
Yeah.
I'm getting into the military, et cetera, et cetera. So during that sophomore year, when we broke up that summer, I committed suicide.
Oh, you tried.
I committed suicide.
I'm about to say.
Man's a ghost.
I
Oh,
took-
let's say you try to off yourself because it's YouTube.
was-
We got to be YouTube
look,
friendly.
man, that's why I said, bro, I don't everything.
You tried to delete yourself. Let's say it like that.
Everything we talk of, everything that you can think of, I don't did, and this is why I say I already experienced it. And that's why I said I don't regret it because
I
I'm
got
glad
you.
it went that way because it's something that I could probably do along the line.
Yeah.
That if I didn't go through, I would I can do.
You
and
wouldn't be as
actually-
strong as you are
and as
today and
strong
who
as I
you
am
are.
at-
Yeah.
Yes. So as time goes by, so that sophomore year, I went to a crazy house, Lakeview, whatever. I had my mom was there, and my mom was in town, and I was like, I can't believe she do this. I love
Yeah.
this girl. This. I'm gonna kill myself. She was like, Junior, stop with that dumbass.
Say
shit.
delete. Let's say delete yourself. This
You know-
YouTube. This YouTube friendly.
Oh, So yeah, I did that stupid stuff.
Yeah.
And pills,
Gotcha.
you know,
Yeah.
motherfucker, they were aspirins.
That's crazy.
I didn't know because
Yeah.
my mom had lupus.
Uh-huh.
So I always knew my mom had all type of medications.
Yeah, you just didn't know. Yeah.
I didn't know. I grabbed it, taking them,
Uh-huh.
swallowed them. Mom was like, my mom, she did what she's supposed to. She was like, if I can't control you, if I can't handle you,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to call the police.
Yeah.
So she called the cops. Cops showed up. Baker acted. You know,
Wow.
so during that. So okay. So back to senior year. Yeah, we're working. Well, going into that senior
Well,
year.
hold on. I want to go touch back on this. So when you tried to delete yourself,
Yeah.
what were your thoughts afterwards? Like, what were your thoughts going through your mind afterwards?
That wasn't the first time, bro.
that wasn't the first time.
At that time, I thought I learned my lesson. I was like, I'm stupid.
Gotcha.
Basically, at that time, I said, I'm stupid. What am I doing?
Yeah.
At that time. But then I tried it again towards this time. So fast forward, we had the baby. I go to my house. Senior year, when senior year came, that junior year during her pregnancy, I became the first ever regional champ in school history.
Okay.
In wrestling.
Okay.
So I feel like I accomplished something. I lost at states. I was throwing up, butterflies. I'll look around. I'm like, man, this place is packed.
Yeah.
So that's new to me. Some of these kids going into the junior year, they've wrestled their whole life and they've already went through.
They don't care
that.
about the people watching.
You know. So
Yeah.
me, I'm throwing up. I'm going through this. I lost.
Yeah.
But going into my senior year, I'm like, I'm gonna be ready my senior year because now I went through that. I'm glad I went through it. So went through that. As time goes by, we had our baby. The baby moved in, whatever. What happened? I got arrested. Listen to this.
She said,
I got arrested.
God damn, bro.
during the district championship. This is why all my scholarships got taken away. At that time, I had scouts and I had offers and I was like, you go to states again. You know, we heard you only wrestle for like only during seasons for 2 years.
Yeah.
I was an athlete. I was a pure athlete.
Yeah.
So they're like, you know, we're gonna go ahead and try to we're gonna offer you once if you go to states and once that season's over. So I'm going full speed, you know, at wrestling. I wrestled one kid that was like an All-American, whatever, beat him in like 15 seconds.
What the fuck?
And the kid was pissed. Long story short, let's just say my baby mama, she was getting out of hand. The hitting was still happening, that senior year, we got in a virtual school. Virtual school. So she'll do my schoolwork. She'll do my schoolwork for me.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah.
Right? She'll do my schoolwork for me while I work while I worked at McDonald's, while I work from 4 a.m. till like 1 o'clock.
Wow.
2 o'clock or something like that. So I can go to wrestling practice in the afternoon. You know,
Yeah.
Gotta work, but I still gotta chase my dream. I'm still in high school.
Yeah.
So I'm wrestling, going full speed, everything. Going into the district championship, kid missed weigh-ins, had to bump up to my weight class. I bit him.
You bit him.
What?
You bit him on
Like
purpose or
Tyson.
on?
Yes, listen to this.
No, hold on.
he
On
bit.
purpose.
On purpose, bro. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
If you ain't cheating,
Look,
you ain't trying.
Look,
Fellas, don't do that. Don't bite
the
my
kid was pissing me off.
Got
The
you.
kid, look, you know, during wrestling,
He bit his
you
hot
got-
dog.
No, hell no. Hell no. But look, the
sausage?
kid had to bump up to my weight class. I'm already known, like kids are already around the districts. They know who's gonna make it, who know who's not.
Yeah.
And I'm known as district champ, regional champ,
Yeah.
state qualifier. So now they know what I'm capable of. They know I'm already placing the top 3, 4.
Yeah.
I already have won enough matches to place to go to regionals.
Okay.
I've already won districts. I've already won regionals. My goal is to win states.
Gotcha.
Not
Yeah.
these petty things.
Yeah.
So as time he pulled a Mike Tyson. I did. But look, the guy, there's different ways of wrestling. There's different techniques and stuff. I was a funky wrestler because I jumped into wrestling late in my sophomore year, junior year. Some kids already wrestled their whole life. So my coach was like, I'm gonna teach you the techniques and I'm gonna teach you whatever. So I'm holding the kid like. I'll let kids grab my legs because I was a funky and I was like, oh, I know the rules as long as my back's not on the pin. So I used to dive through legs, end up on top.
Okay.
But as 2 years went by, that senior year I quit football and I was like, I'm a
Full-time
full-time wrestler.
Yeah.
So I started really learning a lot, like a lot of grinds, a lot of
Takedowns,
a lot of things.
Shoots,
I got away from the double legs because I felt like it was a lot of energy. So I started doing single legs. Single legs, it'll be easier. I'll start tripping them up, whatever, bringing them down. Dude needs therapy, maybe. Hey, I did find my therapy, MMA.
But hold on, don't need to address that unless they do super chats.
But oh yeah, you're right. So anyways, so listen. So as time goes by, the kid was a how do I call this? A defensive wrestler. Okay. He'll sit there and he'll just be wide and he'll just wait for you. He'll wait for you, and I'll be taking shots and the dude like will just I'm a muscle. This is what I want. I'm gonna tie up. And I was like, bro, this is boring. Like I don't want to do all this muscle stuff.
So you bit him.
So there's point systems in wrestling. Yeah. So we go to 0-0 into the second round. So I call bottom because if you call bottom and you get up, you're up by 1.
Gotcha.
So you're up 1-0. So now I'm like, this kid is gonna have to now start coming at me. Yeah. And this is where this is my game. I wanted to bring it in my game. So I call bottom. I'm like, I'm gonna get up. The kid started stalling. Basically, we was holding hands. He was pushing me out, like things like that. He just wouldn't let me go, but he'll be stalling. Yeah. If you wrestle, you know what that is. Yeah. So, he took me down, and I remember he was cross facing me. Cross facing is, Yeah. So, but my head was not on the ground, and his hand was kind of like right here. So, I nibbled.
Oh, you just.
I nibbled.
Got you.
Just to like. I didn't like I'm like
I
nibbled like, bro, like come on, do something different. Like you like I want to wrestle. So the dude got up. He said, he bit me. And I looked around acting stupid. Sorry, Coach Reggie. The truth is out. Coach Reggie was like, no, he wouldn't have do that. And I used to record all my matches. Had to be recorded on my iPad because I sent them out to the scouts at the end of every tournament. Okay. So he was like, "No, let me watch that." Yeah. And the ref was like, "Bro, this ain't the NFL.
You can play back.
You don't got no replay."
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So he was like, he took his word for it, and I was like, "No, I didn't do it. Whatever." So they raised his hand. He won. Yeah. But the kid at the time was taunting. He kept walking back and forward, laughing. Like he was like, "Yeah, I got you to do something you're not supposed to. Like I broke you." Yeah, he did. He broke me.
Yeah, that's a
he
fact.
broke me. Now, as I became a fighter and I actually got more serious about it, I realized that you can break people and get them
mentally,
get them to do things they're not supposed to. Yeah, and I was like, "Damn, he broke me," but he kept taunting me. So my coach comes up to me, and he's like, kind of tearing up. Damn, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but he's like, you got to get your stuff and you got to go. You getting disqualified. You got a 2-week suspension.
God damn.
And I was like, 2-week suspension? As soon as he said that, I knew my scholarships were going to be if I went to states. I didn't care about districts. So right then and there, I'm like, my whole life, I just said, my purpose is taken. Yeah. I snatched away from him. I knew where the kid was standing at. Punched him.
Bro, goddamn.
I punched him.
You made it worse.
So look, big altercation, this. The mom pressed charges. He's 17, I'm 18. Yeah. So I went down. Showed up to the little, during court and whatever, the judge was like, I don't understand how wrestling is. I know it's a physical man sport, this. I'm going to give you pretrial. Yeah. Gave me pretrial so that it wouldn't be on my record towards the end. But he was like, you got to go through counseling, anger issues, whatever, anger management. So finished it, whatever. At this point, that's what the baby mama's mom needed. Okay. I told you he ain't no good. Look at what the hell you gotta go. You gotta go get him from. You gotta go get him from jail. Yeah. This. He ain't gonna get no better now. He's like, what's he gonna do now? And I was like, hell, I'm gonna graduate.
Exactly.
I'm gonna graduate and I'm gonna go give me a full-time job. Yeah. Like I gotta step up. So exactly that. I did that. But she still was physical. Every once in a while we'll get physical. Every weekend will come by. Still got my place. Man, I'm getting my stuff. I'm leaving. So I'll get my stuff. I'll leave. 2 days will go by. I miss you, babe.
Yeah.
Get back together. Still, this is like almost every weekend.
God damn,
Toxic.
bro.
Still hit me. This. But because I wrestled and I got a full-time job, I wasn't gonna stop a grind.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna get into fighting. I knew that this guy, the guy that got me into wrestling, did MMA. So I hit him up. I was like, hey, bro, come to my gym. So I went out there, started training.
Okay.
That's the beginning of my success, I guess.
Got you.
So I went there. Things were going on. I'm about to break y'all down. I'm about to hit y'all with some stuff. This guy, the guy that I'm training, used to be her fuck buddy my freshman year. Wow. So I felt like there was always something going on, whatever. Yeah. So he's a bro. He was like, bro, I still got your back. I tried to warn you this. So I was like, you know what? We got a kid together. This was 3-4 years ago, whatever. And I was like, man, I'm not gonna think of that. Yeah. I can't think that way. So as time goes by, let's just say I left that gym, went to another gym, ended up at a gym that I was undefeated. I went 2-0. I was undefeated. A kid, I still didn't graduate high school. I still had 3 months.
You still
left.
was in okay.
I still had like 3 months left to finish graduating. So I'm going around fighting in a place called S Summit Fighting Championship, SFC. At that time, that year, 2 of the fighters that went through there was on the Ultimate Fighter. One of them, shout out Young Thug. Young Thug. What the fuck? Country Thug. Country Thug. I can't. Brice Country Thug Mitchell. Okay. I think he won it. He got the second ever twister in the UFC. Okay. Blowing up, whatever. Now you got a kid that's still in high school going through this promotion 2-0. This guy, he's a manager to the biggest management of UFC. Yeah. I'm getting, hey bro, if you keep it up, you know, you got a shot. You got a shot at, at least signing when you turn 5, 6 and 0, whatever. So I'm still giving it full speed. I'm telling my baby mama, I'm giving her motivation. Yeah. Like, hey, we're gonna and hope. And hope. Yeah. You know, things are gonna change. Things are gonna change. Whatever. We still getting the arguments. We're still getting the fights. This and that. The team that I was in at the time, I guess the owner wasn't the owner. Money laundering was going on. I guess that's what we was told. Money laundering was going on. So I had at that time, I'm telling my mom this what I'm going through, and this. So she's like, man, why don't you just come to Miami? Get away from get her out of there. Gotcha. Because the family's gonna influence her. They already don't like you. Yes. So they're gonna be in her ear just talking. Any little thing that you do. Yes. So and the parent and the family. Oh my God, he a fighter now and this and that. He aggressive, this. And I used to be like, bro, your daughter putting hands on me. I keep telling her because every time I come over, we in arguments. Yeah. And the parents will be like, bro, y'all just handle y'all thing. Yeah. Y'all got a kid together at this point. Y'all got to do what y'all got to do. Do what y'all got to do. But I'm like, no, it shouldn't be like that. But at the end of the day, we're grown people now with a kid, so we got to figure this out on our own. Yes. We're just stuck in their house and they living. Facts. And the girl's like, why don't we just, I don't want to live at your place. I don't like it over there because it was property. So it was big and she felt like every time she was going to be over there, something bad can happen. Gotcha. This, whatever, et cetera, et cetera. I feel like somebody can tell you. I was, all right. So she was like, let's just get our own place. At least she wanted that entitlement to know that if she wanted that, if this is your house. So every time we get in an argument, I got to be the one to leave. Yes. So I guess she wanted at that time, I can't go anywhere because we got a lease together. You can't that just power. Kick me out. She wanted that power. Yes. So as time goes by, let's just say I was like, I'm gonna move to Miami. I was like, if we're gonna get a place, we're gonna get a place in Miami. So I go to Miami, start training over there. I still training over there. Met a great coach, UFC gym in Miami. So I start going to training over there. She hits me with oh my God. Only a week went by. I miss you already. I can't do this by myself. They're so annoying. My family's so annoying. This and that. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'll come back. So I packed everything up.
Damn, bro.
Come back,
You
bro.
dedicated, bro.
I come,
God damn.
I come back. On my drive back, I see she with her ex-best friend. The ex-best friend I used
The guy?
No, ex-best friend girl.
Oh, okay. I was about to
But the ex-best friend girl, I used to be with. That was one of the first girls I ever dated when I moved to Pensacola.
Okay.
Before her, because remember I met her sophomore year, so I dated that girl that freshman year.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, that's kind of weird. Like, you know, and I'm like, damn, did she ever tell her that we used to be together? And she didn't. But as on my drive back, she's like, oh, we're texting, and I'm driving. Just don't text and drive. I'm texting.
Disclaimer.
You know, but it's a long ass. It's a 10, 11 hour trip. I can't remember anymore. It's been a while since I've gone back to Miami. 10, 11 hour drive. And I'm sitting on the phone. Every time I get bored, I'll check the phone. I'll text her. She's like, oh my God, Lauren said we can come move in with her. It'll only be $300 because we can help her out, this and that. As soon as I get here, bro. No, I didn't get here yet. An hour or two before I arrived
At the place.
to the Pensacola. She's like, I don't think I want to do this anymore.
Like relationship.
I was like, bitch, you just made me.
Drive.
You told me that.
This
when I
is
was
10
in
hours
Miami.
ago. Yeah.
10 hours ago. But she said that at the time because during that time that I'm driving, I guess the friend offered that, move in,
Yeah.
And hot girl summer, you know, summertime's almost around the corner. And I'm like,
Yeah.
hold on, this bitch about to hit me with one of those moves again.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, nah. I was like, you know what? You got me fucked up. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I was like, nah, you ain't going nowhere, bro. You didn't just have me do this. Like, come move all the way over here again for this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I get in my place. We still together, but we still toxic. And let's just say during this time, yeah, this was bro, kept going back and forth to get away from bro. If the minute it's already unloyal. Or
yes, the minute I'm gonna keep it a buck and say right now, public service. If she cheats, leave, and that's it. Don't look back. That's a done diddy. Go to the next. Man, fuck her mom, fuck her friends, fuck her wherever else. But she's done after she cheats.
No matter what, you got because of the kid.
Yeah.
And
you try to stay. I
tried to stay.
That is different.
Because of the kid, I kept trying to stay, and I went through step brothers, stepmom, dad, things like that, and I was like, man, I want my kid to be mom, dad.
Yeah,
mom,
I get it.
So I was like, man, I'm gonna be a man. I'm gonna like try my hardest every single time. I tried.
Yeah.
So let's just say, I'm still training, still doing whatever, but because I worked a full-time job and we got a kid and we live together, and baby mama, I need you at the house today, this and that.
Yeah.
I'll miss trainings. I was committed.
She getting off you.
I was committed, but I wasn't committed. I was committed, but at the time I needed to be there for her as well.
Yeah.
But if you got a dream, keep chasing it, but try to balance.
That's hard. That's what I'm saying. Like it's hard. It's hard to make what percentage you want to put into the dream, what percentage you want to put into your family, into the girl and love life, etc.
So, young man, wrap it up.
Yeah.
Wrap it up, because if it wasn't for me having a child, I probably would. Because of my kid, I fight.
Got you.
But I don't know if I didn't have that kid, I would be fighting.
Got you.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at that time, I'm like, I need to continue to do this. This is what's gonna give my kid the life that I didn't have.
Yes.
Because I grew up getting made fun of because I didn't have kids. I didn't have the shoes. I went to a school where it was uniforms, and the sneakers, shoes was what set you apart.
Got you. So you didn't have something
in Miami, and I didn't have that, bro. My mom worked at a school cafeteria to feed us.
Yeah.
My mom only spoke Spanish.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My dad cheated on my mom.
Yeah.
Had another girl pregnant during the time that my mom was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So my dad was disloyal, this and that, and it took me literally until like this year to realize that I'm in the same I'm going through the same circle my dad went through.
Damn.
And I was like, at that time, I don't know none of this. I don't realize it. But the girl my dad was sleeping with was a dancer. if you want to say. She was a dancer.
Okay. Yeah.
So my dad,
special dancer.
You know, special dancer. So my dad,
Professional clapper.
professional clapper. Yeah. So my dad was, I guess, as man, you know, because sometimes I've had that. I'm gonna get deeper and deeper. That my baby mama got a job in the courthouse.
Okay. Pause for 1 second, because I want to know your take on this and your take on this. Do you feel that a woman that you want to date personally, this is your personal opinion, what should be like 50-50, or you want to take care of her and she's at the house, take care of the kids, cooking and cleaning?
No.
Or you want? Oh,
No.
What do you want then? Like, what kind of relationship do you want and versus you want?
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
Well, I understand, you know, what he means, like, you know, having, you know, her in that submissive position, you know, because that's kind of like natural, you know, like that's kind of like human nature. Because like he said, you know, when, you know, she's in the most powerful position, you know, she looks at it as, you know, you're the masculine guy.
And then turn the mic towards you.
Oh, you're the masculine guy. You know, I'm taking care of you. You know, in hypergamous nature, dang, how am I a girl and I'm taking care of a dude?
Yeah.
I got all these other dudes hitting me up.
Yeah.
So, but in a sense, you still want her to have her own, as in like, all right, if I make $10 million a year, you know, no disrespect, but you know, why is, you know, Jennifer Lopez, you know, and Ben Affleck, you know, she's, I guess, close to a billionaire. She's dating a billionaire. So, you know, why would you know, let's just say you make $10 million a year and, you know, you get with a girl who makes $9 an hour, then you're in that position to, well, of course you can pay everything. Of course she can submit. But it's like, all right, you know, she may not be with you for the money. It's like, but I have everything to gain. No, she has everything to gain.
And I got stuff to lose.
But I think what he's coming from is like, okay, you know, if you feel I'm, you know, an MMA fighter, let's just say he's dating a professional tennis player, you know, but he still can, you know, get her to submit. It's like, now he has a girl who has value and that stuff going on for herself. Now she's choosing to submit them and choosing to be with them. But at the same time, she has her own. She's on that same level. But, you know, me and him talk about how I like this one quote. It was like, a rich man can change a woman's life, but a rich woman will not even look a broke man's way.
That's facts.
Which is true.
No, that's facts.
Which is true.
That's facts.
So, you know, if you got, you know, we saw something with YBN Corday, you know, he's, you know, a rapper, you know, his girl's a famous tennis player, but like you said, she's choosing to be with him because she can. So I think that's where he's coming from, you know. Which,
and then what about you personally?
Same thing. What I just said, that's what I want. You know, if I, you know, I'm I'm a businessman, you know, model, you know, soon to be an actor, you know. Yeah. I would like a girl in the same playing field, you know. I don't see women as competition, you know.
Yeah,
they're supposed to be like, you know, as a team to
compliment.
Build. Compliment at the same time to build. So, you know, him, you know, realizing what he needs to do, being professional, you know, me as well, you know, I'm going to want someone who's going to compliment that lifestyle, you know.
Yes, 100%.
If I'm, you know, in the entertainment industry, you know.
You probably want a baddie on your arm. Right.
Yeah. And let's just say I get with Ariana Grande, you know, a famous actor, you know. Once he's going to understand, too, you know, it's like, all right, she's submitting, but she's choosing to submit. Not, you know, you make $100 million a year and, oh, yeah, you know, I got everything for my girls. Like, yeah, she works at Walmart. No disrespect, but you know what I'm saying? It's like.
I got you. No, okay. Yeah, go ahead. Talk to him.
Oh, somebody had a good comment saying, and as we know, women initiate over 80% of the divorces.
That's true. 70 to 80%.
Like you said about, man, that's a whole other conversation. Them taking everything, you know, but that's true.
Well, that's why I tell dudes nowadays, don't even get married.
I told him we had a 3-4 hour conversation about this with one of our friends. When that was 3 days ago, and I said, look, I'm gonna tell you why. I feel like some men are different.
Okay.
I was raised by a woman.
Yeah.
Who
tried to show me.
Hey guys, I don't mean to cut nobody off, man. I ate something really bad. I'm trying so hard not to fart, man. So if y'all do hear, bro, please don't get mad at me.
All right.
Look, I was raised by a woman, right? I was raised by my mom. As I said, my mom came here at 16 during a time that Cuba was a dictator.
Yeah.
Fidel Castro. She took off as we like to joke around and stuff like that, because I was raised by, I was in a school full of blacks and stuff like that. Oh, banana boat, this, da.
Yeah.
But I don't take it as a joke anymore because I matured. And I was like, that's not funny. Because the stories that my mom told me of how hard it was and how much she struggled to get here.
Wow.
Bro, you went through the ocean.
Yeah.
Like, she told me there was people that didn't make it here.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Families that didn't make it here. Because when you're in the ocean, I don't know how long it takes, but some people can drift a different way.
Yeah.
Some people don't know really where you're going when I'm going on a straight line, but when you're in the ocean,
You don't
and
know.
you in the middle, and you think everybody falls asleep, right? And you say, we're supposed to be rowing this way.
Yeah.
And you start rowing the wrong way. How long are you going to be in the ocean for?
Exactly.
So there was families that didn't make it, that she knew there was a time where I guess something happened with the dictator, Fidel, whatever, and a lot of people, younger people,
Just
16,
moved.
16, 17, 18, you know, people that can survive out there a little bit more.
Yeah.
Made banana boats. Made it. We're going to the United States.
Yeah.
Well, from Cuba, straight shot.
Yeah, it is.
It's Miami.
Yeah.
So that's why Miami, Cubans, you know, things like that. So yeah, my mom, she made it. My dad and my mom knew each other. My mom and my dad knew each other from Cuba. They were dating.
Okay.
But back in the day, in a poor country, there ain't no phones. There ain't no nothing. The way for you to contact each other is for you to show up to where
In
that person lives.
person.
In
Gotcha.
person.
Yeah.
So when he shows up, he's like, hey, where's Isabel? My grandma said she went to the United States.
Wow.
My dad's so in love, right?
He went to.
He went too.
Wow.
They met each other again
Wow.
because you go through the same kind of process, like immigration process.
Yeah.
And they saw each other again. Oh my God, fairy tale, love story.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
this
yeah.
and that. But you cheated.
Yeah.
So a lot of men also do wrong, right? So, but again, I don't know if my mom cheated on them back in the day too, or this
Yeah.
and that. There's always two sides to every story. But from the story that I got was my mom was a great woman. You know what I'm saying? I was raised by her. So again, my mom could have been the biggest hoe in the world. Because
You don't know. You don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't
I
know.
never visioned that.
Yeah.
I never got to see that. So my mom, you know, she came here. They worked together at a job factory, carrying things, carrying furniture. This. They saved up. Car. We got
Wow.
your car. Then another job. We're working. You know, when you just got to this country, food is different.
Yeah.
You know, you're eating. That's enough. So now a car. I guess I don't know if they slept in a car. I don't know if they, you know, I don't know. But
Yeah.
anyways, my mom now has a $500,000 house in Miami.
Ooh,
You know,
okay.
You know, she's living life 5 bedroom, 4 bathrooms. You know, had a property in Pensacola. Look at me, bro. I'm a superstar in the making. My brother's in the military. My brother's a bodybuilder. You know, things like that. So everything she went through, the stories that she has told me, my dad was very abusive, and I know he was because I used to see him hit my stepmom, this. So I always grew up saying I'm not gonna be that person.
Gotcha.
And this is why I said in Cuba it's different. I got a story saying that my dad was chained up to his front porch, and he lived like that through his youth.
Wow.
And as I got older and started watching movies and started researching and stuff like that, I was like dictatorness and stuff like that. They can kill you.
Yeah.
And this and that.
For just what you say. Yes.
This is a poor country. This and this. So I was like, there were 17 of them. So I believe the story that he got chained up to the porch. And my mom told me that when they first met together, my dad had just got out of juvie, things like that. So she was like, he was very aggressive. He was very this. He was very that. Da da da. So this is why I say it took me this year to realize I'm going through the same type of circle, because as time went by, people were like, he's aggressive. He's this.
It's the
he's
same
that.
thing over
So I was
again.
like, damn, I'm getting stuck in that same lifestyle. So again,
Hold on, real quick.
Go ahead.
We got a super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Burning Wolf. He says, woman, no marriage laws, divorce. Family courts favor woman against men. Yet want men to marry anyway. Don't give a person power over you. What are y'all thoughts on that before we continue?
You know, he has a tremendous point. And that's why, you know, kind of, you know, now we're not saying, you know, we don't want a traditional, you know, family structure. Of course,
Yeah,
we do.
of course.
You know,
Yeah,
me and him, you know, we want, of course, you know, at the end of the day, every guy wants his, you know, natural instinct kicks in, you know.
Yeah.
You want that girl, you know, who you choose, who you like, you know, who you want, who, you know, compliments you. You want to be able to, all right, this is my girl, you know.
This is my empire,
Yeah, this is my
basically.
empire.
Yeah,
She's good at everything. I want to start a family. I want to leave a legacy.
Yes.
You know, not have anything to worry about it. Be good, understand the nature, and, you know, yada, 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 and continue on, you know.
Could you see yourself personally getting married to a woman?
All right. So, look.
Yes or no?
we talked we talked from about 3 to 4 hours about this conversation. That was crazy.
So, the thing is I would if I had, I mean, like a Dr. Dre, ironclad prenup. But at the same time, in this decade, men don't really get anything out of marriage because if you think about it, and
Facts.
if you know the law, because I'm good with the law, a prenup can still get thrown out.
Yes.
It can still get thrown out. So you can say, oh, I got a lawyer, and the judge is going to be like, nah, she gets your business. She gets all your houses.
Yeah.
She gets your stocks. She gets your every MMA deal, everything you got. And sometimes you get more than 50.
Yeah.
You got spousal support.
Yes.
Because my dad pays that. We got spousal support.
Which is the dumbest shit, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
There's so many other things because not only did my dad pay child support, but he was like 3 or 4 other things on top of that. He's married to my mom for like 19 or 17 years, so he had to pay for that time. I'm not too familiar. I could be saying the wrong thing. But I mean, honestly, a lot of times, if you get with a girl and you get put on child support and you're rich, that's it. But losing everything you have,
Yes.
Now, if I can build with a woman, when I'm ready to, and I'm protected, because stuff might change, then yeah, of course, because of course I would want that. But but if I can't protect anything, because it makes no sense for me, to work hard, and I'm 40, 50, and
she lost, you lose.
Because they're really getting more than half. They're getting every assets and everything, and it makes no sense for every business, every car you have, and then they're smashing somebody else.
As well
that makes no sense.
That makes no sense. Yeah.
And plus getting money for the kids. Like, yeah, mom, yeah, your mansion, yeah, she moved dad and that. Oh, you started a real estate business, mom got all that, and she's always somebody else, and then you walking around, they're like, yeah, man, how'd that love work out for you?
And then make sure you're talking to Mike, though. Make sure you're talking to Mike.
Yeah, you didn't protect yourself. You could at least did that, dummy.
We talked about this.
Could you see yourself?
Listen, I got a baby on the way right now. Okay, boy or girl, don't know, right? We said we live in a different era.
Yeah.
Right.
The culture's different.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it's men's fault that women are becoming what they're becoming. Let me tell you why.
I'm gonna say, let me hear this. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Women, what happens when you tell a person no?
They're gonna stop doing it, or they're gonna go somewhere else.
They're gonna do it. They're gonna want to do it. If you tell a kid, if I tell my kid, Jeremiah, don't do that. Jeremiah, don't do that. Jeremiah, don't do that.
Oh, that's what you meant.
He
Okay,
gonna keep doing it, right?
Gotcha.
So back in the day, we used to tell women, no. No military. No this, no this. As time goes by, a woman's gonna retaliate. If 300 women get together and build something, it's so much attention. But listen, we're living in a different era. So as I said, now we got television, we got social media, stuff like that. Internet, so if you tell if you become a what do you call it when you don't like women, when you're just a man that's I hate
misogynist,
women.
I think is the word.
Basically, if you're that, right, and a woman goes out and she puts it on TV, stuff like that.
We are not misogynists, by the way. Just putting it out there.
We do that. All of social media. Oh my God, they're horrible.
Cancel them.
This and that. Da. So as I said, as time went by, I said back in the day, back in the God days, not God days, but Greek days and stuff like that. If you watch the movies like 300s and stuff like that, I don't know specifically any Spartan movies, but back in the day, if we watch Spartan movies, things like that, a Spartan, bruh, abs, strong.
Yeah, they were strong, masculine,
very masculine. They kill.
Yes.
They're hungry for killing, right? Women were turned on by that.
Yes.
Right? Those people, if you watch movies about Spartans and stuff like that, there'll be scenes where those dudes have 8, 9, 10 different women on them.
Yes.
Now in our generation, we call it a high value male. That's a Drake. That's an artist and stuff like that. Why do you think music videos is anything is women?
And a variety of women
shaking and stuff like that. You don't just see one woman. You don't see 2. You don't see 3. You see a lot of them, right?
Yes.
That's what men like.
Yes.
That's what men is attracted to. But now you got females. We live in a different generation. Oh my God, that's the way to be happy. That's what I need to do. Okay. OnlyFans is created, but it was created by a man.
Exactly.
Right. So females, right? Females got to be thankful of men at the end of the day because the man creates.
Yes.
The reason why you're OnlyFans
and you independent now
is because of those men that are buying these things, right?
Yeah.
We give them that push.
Yeah.
We give them that platform, right? So if we go in with the mindset of, okay, our era, As I said, our era is different. Back in the day, right? My baby mama, the one that's pregnant, that's having my kid right now, she shared something on her Facebook, and it was 2 pictures. You know how it is when you separate them. It says, the caption was 14-year-old girls back then, 14-year-old girls now.
Yeah.
14-year-old girl back then, oh my God, ugly, whatever.
Yeah.
14-year-old girl, oh my God, she got tits. She's showing her
You can't
stomach.
even tell sometimes.
You can't tell.
Yeah.
She got a piercing. Damn, she already got a tattoo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nose piercing.
Yeah.
Right. So they're changing. It's called evolution. The world revolves around evolution. Right. So as I said, listen to this. Back in my mom days, back in his mom days, right? You have a daughter.
Yeah.
Right. It's princess.
Yeah.
This,
Yeah.
that. Right. So what is a princess supposed to do back in the day? Find her a king.
Yeah.
You listen to your king.
Yep.
You do this,
Yep.
right? You clean. You
Cater.
cook,
Cater.
You clean, you cook. You do
Yes.
this. But guess what? We're doing at the time. Okay, my wife is at home, this and that, da-da-da. But a so-and-so guy cheats. Oh, my God, my husband, he did this. Now females, oh, my God, he's so horrible. I can't believe he did that to you. We're going to do this. As time goes by, tires are slashed or windows broken, this and that. So things start changing. So men start doing certain things. Women start retaliating.
Okay.
They start becoming a union. They start getting together because a housewife is not just sometimes going to be a housewife by herself. She's going to have friends as well.
Yeah.
And those friends are going to be like, man, he's probably going to do it to me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they might cheat now. And the man that wouldn't cheat, that was a family man,
Yeah.
didn't cheat.
Yeah.
So now you got the man, oh my God, I got cheated on. He gonna go tell his best friend. He gonna go do this.
And then now it's changing.
And now,
Gotcha.
now you get into our generation to where it's not even worth being in a relationship.
That's facts.
Because
That's facts.
Tit for tat.
Yeah.
because now you got a woman that's like, he gonna do it.
Yeah.
As soon as you get in a relationship, he might be cheating. He might do this.
And now you have the access to do it.
And now you got easier platforms to do
Yes.
it. Just as much as a man can do it, the female can do it. Just as much as a female can do it, the man can
Well,
do
hold
it.
on, pause. 10 times, not even 10, I would say 100 times a female. Man,
Right.
you gotta look good, you gotta have stuff to bring to the table.
Woman can go anywhere.
Yeah, a woman can literally go anywhere and cheat on you. But hold on, real quick, we got a super chat. Thank you for the super chat, House of Matrix. I really appreciate that. He says the man is the captain, the woman is the first mate. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. JM says, with the internet and social media, there are no more excuses on not knowing about female nature. Choose wisely, men. Thank you for that super chat. I really appreciate that.
I like how you said that because, of course, we're not going to say that, oh, my God, every girl in the world is like this, there's no hope. It's just kind of, hey, man, just be aware because there's still, are a lot of good ones out there. But
Yes.
I forgot who made a video talk about topic. It may have been AMS, but he said, like, all right, what's going to happen on social media, hypergamous, because now what women see, every time you see a girl, she's posting a celebrity relationship, a rapper, blah, 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 blah. That's what they look up to. And he said, here's what's going to happen. For the men who are focused, like us and, building businesses, building power and working on, themselves, they're going to have the access to pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Like the good girls and whatnot, as you could say, 'cause, they're still going to compete for those men. But for the men who are lazy and don't want to work on themselves, they're not going to get nothing, especially with social media and all that. Because me and Juan, we talk about this all the time, how, the entitlement. And of course, they all want that. Because, back in the day, I mean, and it shouldn't even be like that. If you work a regular job, and I work a regular job, I'm no better than you. I'm still contributing to society. And you can still be high value in that way because you're still a contributing member. It's just all in your mindset because there are a lot of, like I mentioned that celebrity before who said that, there are a lot of guys who have a lot of money, have a lot of status, look good, but they're still beta in their mindset. You can still work a regular 9 to 5 and be an awesome, quote
human
unquote
being,
alpha male and human being.
Yeah.
But, that's like that's a very good point for guys, who want the girls and, who want to find a decent girl with social media and whatnot. And he makes sense. He said, if you fast forward a few years, basically the guys who are lazy and don't work on themselves and adjust, they're gonna be at the bottom. They're not gonna be able to get anything. Because even girls who don't look good, could be overweight, they still want the,
they still want the top.
This guy.
They still want the top
really,
dudes.
The only choice really is to be the top and working yourself to your best of the capabilities. Because you're gonna have to pick of the litter. But if not, you're gonna be scrambling. Searching for scraps. Searching for scraps.
Average dude can't get with the average girl now.
No, they really can't.
I'm telling you.
They really can't.
They did a study about this. That's what I'm telling you the facts right now.
You build numbers. Go ahead.
Yeah. 70. I'm sorry. The 70% of women find only the top 30% of men attractive. And this was a study on Tinder, Cupid, and all these other places. So even just the average dude is not attractive to the average woman. They look at even higher. So if they are 5, a 5 is not good enough for them. It got to be like a 7 or 8 or et cetera.
And now if you throw in the culture, now they shouldn't act like that, but now they're entitled to because due to social media and, men nature. So now, they're at that point that social media, because how many girls do we know who are regular girls in our small hometown, but they're getting chances with celebrities or
because they getting them DMs,
because of social media.
He know what he doing.
So it's like, all right, it's like if I have access to a multi-millionaire, and it's weird how how the nature works, because a woman would rather chase behind a guy who's high style is who they know is not going to cuff them than settle.
Yeah.
So if they have access to that, it's kind of like, why in the heck would I? Now, then there's another conversation to where, they're busted up, they don't look good, now they want to wait till it's too late.
Yeah.
But still, if you're a dude and, you still want your girl to be attractive and whatnot, that means you have to work on yourself and be the top pick.
Yes. And you have to date younger. Both.
Correct. Well, that's why, they're talking about P. Diddy. P. Diddy's, he's like 51, but he's pretty much a billionaire. And he was with Young Miami from the City Girls, and she's like 27. And they're like, how is he? Because, our value is like success and whatnot.
Yes.
So put in work now and, reap the benefits. And that's with everything, delayed gratification.
Yes. So I'll tell all guys this. You don't get your value till you about 30. Till you start getting, you got your own car, you got your own house, you got your own place, you start getting some status, you start getting some success. Women, they get their value as soon as they turn 18. As soon as they 18 to about 25, that's when they start falling off. But then as a man, you gain your value through success, through accolades, through accomplishments like that. But then I want you to finish up the story.
Oh, damn, where I left off?
I don't know. We got it on a tangent.
Right there.
Oh no, put it back. Boom.
But the internet's
go back to the story, because I want to get back into the fighting, how you doing the fighting and stuff like that.
Okay, so I had left off on
baby mama. All I remember was baby mama.
Okay, as I said, we was talking about the OnlyFans,
yes,
and this and that, right?
Yes.
So cause from that other question that we had before, right? So I said someone up there said yes, there women. Okay, I said women can cheat, men can cheat. Okay, but if you get in your car, right, and you're driving, I got a destination.
Yeah.
But every time you get in the car, you got a chance of dying.
Yeah.
So if you live your entire relationship, your whole life, somebody said one day, I saw it somewhere, I can't remember, that a man, not necessarily every man, because some women don't need a man either.
Yeah.
But men look for companionness.
Yeah.
They look for that. Women.
Yeah.
Right? As I said, sometimes you're going to find that woman that you're like, wow, I want her all to myself.
Yeah.
Every time.
I think that's most niggas. I mean, I'm about to say, most niggas want it to themselves. Yeah.
So if you got that 10 in your eyes, and you live with she might cheat on me.
Yeah.
That's unhealthy already.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
Can't go in with that mindset of cheating and this and that. Because sometimes, as we've said, a man can have that 10 for 10.
Yeah.
Right? Fucking butterfly effects.
Yeah.
Right? She might be all about you.
Yeah.
Because I've done this before. And go cheat.
I've done it too.
And I be the one to cheat.
Yeah. And you be the one to fuck it up. Yeah.
And I be the one to fuck it up.
Yeah.
Right? So now that 10 for 10, I ruined. Guess what I'm saying? So now that 10 for 10 gonna go to another relationship.
With that same negative. Yeah.
With now the negative energy.
Yeah.
And now that next motherfucker is gonna be affected by what I did.
Yeah.
So sometimes you get into that relationship. So now I don't know if you jump into the relationship with this 10 out of 10 girl, what if she already experienced that?
Yeah.
So she thinking you gonna cheat, so she does it too.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you always neutral. The best thing you can do is live a life with no guilty conscience.
Okay.
So if you're gonna cheat, guess what? I don't know who's watching this, but me and my girls have threesomes.
That's facts.
She made sure I'm happy. Listen to this. I told my girl when we first got together, she's a dancer, right? COVID happened, right?
Yeah,
When
that
COVID-
probably sucks.
When COVID happened, clubs got shut down.
Yeah.
I was reading something.
Look,
Oh my god.
club shut down.
Yeah.
As clubs shut down, her car broke down.
Wow.
That woman became dependent of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I told him, I said, bro, my girl used to suck the shit out my. I don't know if I can say that.
Yeah, you can.
She used to suck the she
Soul out.
soul out.
Sing soul, yeah.
Bro, I didn't even have to ask. I used to be I was like, bro, I'm so happy. And my girl got a body.
Well, you
No.
got to.
Send her to
You
the
know,
In that job, eh?
she got
Send her to the gulag.
she got that don't. So I was like, damn. This girl, I was like,
Why look at the last comment?
he cut. Yes. Hold on. Cause you saying he cut the stripper, right? Hold on. I was a stripper too. I was a stripper too.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. So hold on. Pause. Oh, real quick.
Okay.
So you yourself was a stripper.
And you know why he stopped stripping?
Why?
He got in trouble for eating a man's feces.
Shut the. No.
They about to fight on camera right now.
Look. Listen. Look, cause he said, "Come on, man. Look, my girl still to this day has not done anything that I know of. Right?
Yeah.
As I said, I cannot live with a guilty
With that negative- yeah.
negative energy.
Yeah.
Right? Cause I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Now, as I said, let me tell you some more of these stories. Right? This girl, baby mama, she puts a restraining order on me. The first baby mama,
Gotcha.
right? She put a restraining order on me during the summertime, right? When she puts a restraining order on me, she was lying. She works in the courthouse. She puts restraining. She puts restraining orders. So she used to threaten that if you ever make it big and you leave me, you ain't never gonna see your kid again. She used the kid as a tool, right? So listen to this. She used the kid as a tool,
Yeah.
right? And yeah, we went about our way,
Yeah.
right? As time went by, right? I was believing that, okay, I was with this girl for 3-4 years at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking every girl's not like this. I didn't realize it. I was like, damn, anything is possible.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's why I said I can't live with that mindset of, oh yeah, she's gonna cheat. Oh yeah, she's gonna do this. Or da 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 da. All right, listen to this. So I went and did this. I started seeing this other girl. She lived in an hour away.
God damn, bro.
So, but this woman was a 10 for me.
Okay.
For me. Every man
Gotcha.
has a different
Yeah.
thing.
Scale. Yeah.
Everybody has I like brunettes. I like.
Well, hold on.
Real.
I want to touch on that real quick. Most men actually don't. Like if you was to say a girl's a 10, then she's probably like close to be a 10. So most guys gonna be like, oh, she's a 9 or she's an 8.
Yes,
but
correct.
a girl can be like, oh, he's a 10, and then another girl be like,
No such thing as perfection.
Yeah.
You're always gonna find flaws.
Yeah.
As I said, oh my God. Hold on.
Can you stop?
I got 2, bro.
No, and then don't address. Unless it's super chats, don't address.
Listen, bro. Listen, because at the end of the day, I'm a fighter for a reason.
Yeah.
Everything's an inspiration to me.
Gotcha.
Everything became a purpose to me. Right? So, yes, baby mama was put the restraining order on me.
Yeah.
Whatever. Started. I had liked this girl. When I slid in her DMs, she had a boyfriend
At the time, wow.
at the
okay.
time. But I guess her and her boyfriend broke up. My chance came. She gave me the chance. She hit me up. They broke up, right? So let's just say took the girl out, went bowling. I went to her place. When I got off of work, I went to her place. Right? The problem with we ain't talked about this. The problem at the time as a fighter, right, is you're supposed to have commitment to your training.
Yes.
But
Facts.
it took all these type of things to happen to me at a young age
For you to know that
for
now.
me to know that now.
Got you.
I wasn't committed.
Yeah.
Right now, my coach sent me a long thing right now that I was reading when I picked my phone up because he was like, talk. Be all about action. My coach is the realest man ever.
Got you.
He's real. So at that time, I'm a kid. Okay, you tell me you want to be a fighter, but your actions aren't speaking.
Yeah.
When you was with your baby mama, you was training 2 or 3 days a week. This. You had an excuse. You was a kid in high school. You went to school. You had a full-time job.
Yeah.
I understood. Now you're just a full-time worker, and then you come. But training is a full-time job. At the end of the day, that's my second job. I go train 4, 5, 6 hours a day, right? So I told this girl, you go on my Instagram. Obviously, I'm a fighter.
Yeah.
So she sees it. Showed up. She was like, her sister and her sister's husband was there. Double date, basically. Go bowling, whatever. Hey man, I don't do it anymore, but you smoke. Oh yeah. Oh man, the dude. Hey man, you should come over, smoke with me. So I was
Yeah, I already see it.
so I came to the place, right?
Yeah.
Came to the place. The girl. Man, I used to have clothes in the back of my car because I was a kid, bro. I was a kid. I used to have clothes in the back of my car every time. I'm a single man now. I was in a relationship for how long?
It's a long time.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
So at this point in time, listen, when I was in a relationship with my one baby mama, because now this is the second one is I've been with for a while now, right? I had got a car. Still, I'm a kid.
Yeah.
That's why it took me all that time. I went and got a car. Got stuck in the car payment. Got a Challenger.
Damn.
Right? Got a Challenger. Now I got to work, and now I got to.
Okay, quick question. What made you get a Challenger versus just a regular, cheaper car?
Because I didn't have. Okay, my mom. I told you what she went through, right? Just to get here and everything she got now.
Gotcha.
So she told me, you not gonna be one of those kids that mom, give me this, give me that.
Yeah.
You gonna work for what you want.
Yeah.
So my first car was a Mustang. I'm a kid drinking and driving, totaled it.
Damn.
Right? So
Damn,
she told me, you gotta go get your own car now.
Yeah.
So because we had insurance, I got a certain amount of money. But I used to have to pay her my car insurance.
Don't drink and drive, by the way.
So I used to have to pay car insurance. So I had to give her 6 months because her car insurance was every 6 months. So I had to give her 6 months of car insurance, and that took a big chunk out of that money that I got. Totaled it, was working, got the beep, fucked up
The beep,
all the time. Always had problems. This, whatever. So as time went by, right? As time went by, and everything happened, I had beep broke down. Beep this, beep that.
Yeah.
Right. So I got tired of that. I was at that point in time, I have a kid.
Yeah. So you wanted something more.
I wanted something that I'm like, man, I'm so tired of this.
Yeah.
I don't have the money for that. I would rather have a brand new car that I know I'm not gonna have problems with.
Gotcha.
I can just maintain on my own. Like it's new. So I did exactly that.
Okay.
I got that. Don't do it. Keep that beep.
Hold on. I want to be even more specific. But why a Challenger? Like I think that's like a $20,000 car versus like a newer, I don't know, Hyundai or Honda.
He wanted a nigga mobile.
Yeah. Why is something cheaper that was new versus that was new? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Because you got that. You gon' look at me. Look at me. I want that Challenger. I want the Challenger.
Got you.
You go to the car dealership. You go to the car dealership. You get bought in. You get bought in. They
Got you.
buy you. They get you. Man, you would look great in this. This. My baby mama. Oh my God, my boyfriend gonna have a Challenger.
Yeah.
Pushed me to get it. So I went and got it.
Yeah, it's an image.
because
Got you.
listen, because this is what I'm saying. I went through it, right? So I said, oh, you make this much and I make this much. We can afford it. We can afford it. Listen, don't know. I'm saying, bro, it took me everything that I went through, I don't regret because
It took you this much to learn what you. Yes.
I'm a big prospect. I'm a big prospect right now, right? In the UFC, and pretty soon the whole world's gonna know what I just did. I just fought I just did a bare knuckle MMA thing, right? In front of Game Bread, Jorge Masvidal, right? And it's blowing up. If you look it up, it's on there.
Okay.
I'm that guy that's going around right now. I got knocked out, part of the game, right?
Yeah.
But I put on a fight. The guy was cheating, holding ropes, doing this, whatever. They're not showing no attention to that dude. Part of the game as a fighter, you can be winning the whole fight. The last second, get caught.
No, yes.
That's exactly what happened to me.
That's facts.
Got caught. Okay? So as time goes by, right? Got that challenger. We can afford this.
Yeah.
But when we broke up and she put that restraining order, this is how I got into the stripping life, okay? Because I'll tell you, everything has a reason and a purpose of how I got there.
And everything has an action, then a reaction.
And it's going to continue to go. It's a domino effect, right? As that time went by, I got into this. Damn, how am I going to afford all these things now?
That you accumulated.
That I got.
Yeah.
Right? So I said, I need fast money.
Yeah.
Me, I'm a goofy ass person. I'm always laughing, this. I'm from Miami.
Yeah.
Bro, we got rhythm. And I'm Cuban, bro. Come on now. You know I got the salsa, I got the this. So I dance. I'm always dancing, whatever. So my roommate at the time, he's older than me.
Okay.
So he's been to strip clubs, stuff like that. So I got, because I was in a relationship with my baby mama and we broke up, I got a challenger, all this, whatever.
You need the money. Yeah.
Let's go to the strip club, not the male strip club. Let's go to a female strip club, right? We went, we started hanging out with, seeing this girl, whatever. I started fucking strippers, doing this, whatever.
Damn, bro.
Et cetera, right?
Yeah.
So I was going around. So I went, and one of the girls was like, I'm in shape, bro. I'm a fighter. You got abs, you got this, and you always dancing, you goofy, you got a good personality. These strippers are older, and they're like, you will be a perfect stripper. So I went and said, you know what? I see how much money these strippers make. I could do the same thing.
Got you.
So I went, look, New Orleans, whoa. That's the closest strip club. Went over there, made the trip.
Damn.
You got to audition. Because I was a young guy, I'm a different face.
Got you.
For the club life.
Yes.
So a lot of older women are what? Just like some guys are attracted to younger women.
The women are attracted to younger. Yeah.
So I was making bank.
She wants a young stallion.
This is what I needed. This is what I needed. And I'm thinking, damn, this is at night. Okay, this is at night. Fast, easy money. I don't need another job.
Yeah.
I can do this. But again, life lesson. I met that girl that I thought was I thought was a 10, right? She wrote me out of nowhere. And I'm like, oh my God, damn, she wrote me. So I did this. Had that meeting, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I went and saw her, whatever. She still stays with her parents. She goes to she's in college at the time. She's about to be a nurse. She's about to graduate. She's older than me. She's blonde, thick, what I like, everything, right? My 10. So I'm over at her place. Right, I played it off. I'm thinking I had a good talk game because of being a stripper. I learned how to spit game.
Yeah, you have to.
Hey,
hold on, real quick. Strippers got the best personalities, by the way. Like the girls that be on my show that be the best personalities. Majority of those are strippers. But yeah, go ahead.
Somebody said that. I don't know if
no, fuck them. Unless it's a dope comment that you seriously want to address. Nah.
I mean, okay. Somebody said to those paying attention, the coach in his life was the male role model that set him in a good path.
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
That's what I didn't have.
Yeah.
Growing up.
Yeah.
So now everything. So I didn't have a dad that was like, "Hey, women would do this.
Yes.
Women would do
and
that."
And showing you women nature.
So everything that I'm experiencing, I'm learning on my own.
Yes.
Some men don't have that guidance either.
Yes.
So they make a lot of mistakes
over
a lot
again.
Of them that are in prison that have put their foot, they couldn't control themselves. They hit their woman.
Yeah.
Batteries. This. They also don't have that.
Yes.
So it takes men like us.
And you know what? Let me tell you a crazy story.
Go ahead. But hold on, no. Actually, I wanted you to finish that one point. You said it takes men like us, because I want you to finish that one point.
It takes men like us
and podcasts like this
and podcasts like this.
Yes.
And a man like me who is telling you
real shit,
bro.
Yeah.
Things that I actually went through.
Yeah.
Because I want to reach out to other men and make them realize. This is why I'm saying everything that I'm saying. I want you guys to capture.
Yes.
Don't be that guy that, oh my gosh, she's gonna cheat.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it is. I'm not saying don't get in a relationship.
Yeah.
But be aware that yes, you could get cheated on,
Yes.
but do not live your life
Yes.
because, as I said, when you get in your car,
Every
do
single
you know
chance.
every single chance
You
you get
could
in
die.
that car, you could die.
Yes.
But you ain't getting in that car
Thinking about dying.
thinking about that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be at so and so place.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's the
100%.
same thing in the relationship. Be aware. Don't be a, oh my God, all about my girl, all about my girl, oh my God, my girl. we.
No.
Put yourself in a position to where you always gonna be above
Yes.
expectations and a purpose and stuff like that.
Speak on it.
This man right here, we always talk about conversations. We always talk about things like this. I always say sometimes I'm a fighter, right? Mm-hmm. I let myself go for females. Mm. What's gonna happen? I'm an amateur. Amateur records don't mean nothing. When I turn pro, I'm back to 0-0.
Got you.
So everything as an amateur, as the promotional guy says,
Yes.
and my coaching and stuff, everything as an amateur is a life lesson.
Got
you
you.
learn
Wow.
so that when you turn pro, you already went and experienced that.
So you
as
don't
an
have to
amateur.
do it again.
So you
Yes.
don't have to do it again.
Yes.
So everything that I'm going through is life lessons
Got
in
you.
relationships, in every decision. So now that I'm doing everything that I'm going through, is happening to me as an amateur.
Yes.
This is why I haven't made the next step in turning pro. Until I know my life is going great.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm ready to turn pro. Because right now I'm a full-time worker.
Got you.
I have a car payment. I have this and that. What's my end goal by the end of the summer? It's to save up enough to get rid of to be done with that car payment.
Got you.
You get what you know why?
Yeah.
So that I can turn pro and not have to think, damn, I got this bill and I got this.
And you
bill.
can focus
and
on
I can
that.
Focus.
Got you.
On my career now before I turn pro.
Okay.
These are things that I want men to actually realize.
Yes.
It's not about if you're winning now. Mm-hmm. You can win long-term wise.
Yes.
Because some men, it don't take it to some men, it could take them a year. It
Yeah.
can take them 2 years.
It could take
some men
10.
can take them 10.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
get what
These
I'm
are
saying?
facts. Yeah.
Now you see why some men are 30, 40, 50 years old finding a 40, 30, 20-year-old.
Yeah.
Because it took them that long to actually find something.
Yes.
And some females at that time, I mean, if she's 20, bro, she probably, and you 50, she probably most likely,
She with you for money.
she with you for the money.
That's just
You know what
being
I'm
straight
saying?
up.
So
She with
don't-
you for the money, bro.
don't- see some
Don't
Idris
aim
Elba.
too low.
Don't aim too low. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's true.
Go ahead with your
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
like a Diddy, but those are like, back to what he said, and it's kind of crazy how we met, because it's funny how, we were in the same city, and, I added him to the business, he's part of Hoodie gang as well, just to let y'all know. But it's kind of funny how we met, because, like, we did two different things. I used to be an athlete, but, like, me, him, and, Chris, it's, like, funny how we were in different lanes, but we all understood we had the same goal and whatnot. And I also want to talk about a lot of men focusing on women and whatnot. But what me and him have definitely learned is men have to build together and network
Yes,
and whatnot.
yes.
Because women are great, they're fun, but when it comes to building businesses and
Yes.
money and stuff like that, a man gonna do that. Ain't no
Yeah,
woman
yeah.
gonna be like, hey, well, let me get you on this, blah 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 blah, or let me teach you about finances and write-offs and blah blah.
Women
blah,
just
blah.
want to move in.
Right. But that's cool. That's not talking down on them. Like that's
No,
that's
that's
the
just
nature.
facts.
That's
That's just
a fact.
and then, hold on. I'll touch on that real quick. It's all these podcasts. We're not here to hate women. We're not here to bash women. We're just letting you know how men are, how women are, and then how you can use that knowledge to use it practically to your advantage.
Right.
Go ahead, yeah.
And like I said, they tend to wait at the finish line, but and there are a lot of guys who are simps. We ran into this who put down other men and things
Yeah.
like that, and
Yeah.
we're like, yo, this other man, we ran into a situation in our business, he, like, here goes Don, Don's, got a platform. I have a business.
Yeah.
And, he has, he's a fighter and he's a part of my business as well. You
Yeah.
know? By me and Don making this one connection,
Yeah.
and there's stuff that we talk about behind the scenes that you guys don't know about, and, the people I know, like, put smiles on here and
Yes.
whatnot. And, you're helping me grow my platform as well. By you making that one connection with a man is boom, boom,
Yes.
boom, boom,
Yes.
boom, trickle
Yep.
effect. He's the next, Conor McGregor better than him. You've already had access to him first.
Yeah.
And you got access to my business now.
Yeah.
And vice versa to you too for what you're about to start.
Yes.
That didn't happen through girls.
Yeah.
So a lot of guys, they value the wrong thing and they want to hate on other men, but you never know. One, you never know who knows who.
Yep.
Two, it's really, men, you got to build with each other and whatnot.
Yes.
And, the women, they'll come later and whatnot. But a lot of men, even guys who aren't quote unquote simps, like they value like, girl.
Yeah.
But you have to build yourself and build your
You gotta-
foundation
yes.
first. Because a girl leave you, you can't go back to her and blah, 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 blah. But let's just say, he gets in a bind and, you invest, you know,
Yeah.
in stocks and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
That's value you can add to him.
Yes.
Your ex not finna come. Hey, Juan, you wanna learn about stocks? Let me show you how to grow $10,000.
Let me go, yeah.
Another man will, because we understand.
Yes.
So there's
it's
so
about
many,
success, bro. Yes.
so many men, they just put girls first, and a lot of guys even like girl friendship and things like that. Boy, if you don't get your ass out
Bro,
of
you
here,
girls and guys, you shouldn't even be a girlfriend. I'm sorry, you shouldn't even be friends with a female.
And to add, he had to go through, you know, hard times to learn about, you know,
Yes.
women nature. There are some guys who I've known who didn't go through hard times, you know, mom and dad household like me and whatnot. But they think a lot of times they just don't listen.
Yeah.
It can't happen to them.
Yeah.
I know.
It's what they believe in.
Yes.
I know a guy who, there was this girl who went to my college. 9 guys ran a train on her 2 or 3 times. Don't ask me how I know.
Yeah.
But
Shit.
but one dude, he cuffed her, right? Married her, got her pregnant, went to a rich school, bought her a $600,000 home. This dude had bread, but he don't know the game.
Yeah.
He don't know the nature.
Yeah.
He was telling one dude who knew about it, he said, hey, bro, you don't need to marry her, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
His reaction was, oh, you're just mad because I got money, blah, 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 blah. I'm coming out of college. I'm 24. You know, I'm
He thinking he hating.
he thinking he's hating.
Yeah.
And he's like, bro, do you know? And his girlfriend said, oh, you need to block him because he's jealous that we're about to have a kid. But she's got a train ran on her.
Yeah.
And nothing against her. If that's what she likes, that's what she likes. But yes.
is.
But it's kind of like, so you're telling me
Yeah.
you're impregnating her, buying her a house, and he put her name on it. And so now she has access to this $500,000 home at 20, 21, 22.
Yeah.
It's like,
all
so
because she got a vagina.
You want your kid to be like, your mom is the one who, because there are certain qualities that people do, men and women, that's just like, well, there's a reason why you have records. It's like, all right, this guy stole 10 times. So he stole 10 times on a record, but you want to give him access to $1 billion business?
Yeah.
No. A track record does make sense.
Yes.
Well, she's only cheated 4 or 5 times. Like, all right, those 4 or 5 guys all couldn't have been bad.
Yeah.
So that means she just can't be loyal. She just like, I want to lock something down. So your track record,
past matters.
It does matter to a certain extent. So it's kind of like, all right, a lot of guys, they just don't listen. You can listen, but you have to apply it.
Yes.
And as long as you know the nature, you're really good. You work on yourself. And by doing that, all of us will get a good looking girl who's quality, who does, whatever we want. We come together as a team. We work together.
Yep.
And we'll know the nature. We'll be good. We're like, okay, no red flags, blah, 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 blah. We're good because we're focusing on what matters. But a lot of guys, either they think, this can't happen to me. She's not like that.
Yep.
She will never get
She's
like
different.
that. Oh, exactly. Oh, I'm in shape and I'm passionate and I do this. Well, I'm gonna start working out, blah, 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 because she loves me. Things like that.
And
but
you start to fall off.
Once we know everything, us like that, a lot of guys think we're paranoid. A lot of guys are paranoid, but we'll be good.
Yeah.
Because like, all right, well, we know what we've had experience, but it kind of makes sense why a lot of guys are like, all right, all these rappers talking crap about these girls. And I'm like, all right, let me think outside the box. If you're Drake and you got access to 1 billion women, why not just have that one woman and settle down? But if you rap about these girls, blah, 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 and you smashing everybody chick, that means you have more access and more experience than me.
Yes.
Because you can get any girl you want and cuff her and do whatever.
Yes.
I can't at the moment.
Yes.
So that means through experience.
Yes.
So you got to listen and you have to apply. So if high value men, successful men kind of say the same things like, hey, you got to kind of, just focus on yourself and you'll find the one, then
it's obviously something to that.
there's something to that.
And we got some super chats. Wow, we actually got a couple super chats. First super chat from Mr. Blue Collar. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. He says, a white man learn from the mistakes of others.
And that's what I said.
Yes.
You have to pay attention to other men and what they did and not do what they do. And then you'll go around the obstacles, a lot faster instead of running to that, being naive. And not
Yeah, you
listening.
should. I personally believe you shouldn't be making the same mistakes your dad did, your grandpa did, all these other people did. You should be making new mistakes, basically. Another super chat from Burning Wolf. I really appreciate it. He says, addressing Nawat. I don't even know what that is.
Not all women are like that.
Okay, not all women are like that. It is not all women do, but enough have. So protect yourself and your interests. Facts.
Exactly what me and him
100%.
said. We had a friend who, she the one, she loved me, and
Yeah.
It says the same thing about this next one.
about the next one, and he was just like, because she loves you. He was just like,
He a little slow though.
yeah, but he was like, I'm gonna stop. He said, I'm gonna quit my job, blah 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 blah, and focus on my passion. But be dependent on her. He said, because she loves me. So her friends, you know, they have, you know, some, you know, activities.
Yeah.
But she was saying, like, when they get in an argument, get out my house. All right, pack
See what I
this
mean?
up. Get out my
See,
house.
that's
blah,
why
blah,
you don't
blah,
want
blah,
that.
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Get out my, and you got to think about it. You know, they're young and they look good. You know, they got a guy, you know, like us with some guap who's just like, who they just gonna submit to. 'Cause
Yes.
it's like,
Yeah.
At the same time, you know, guys got to work on themselves because, like,
Yes.
if somebody's a better option and they're a better option, if they're not in love at the moment, you kind of can't blame them.
Yeah.
A lot of guys, they hate on other guys and they hate on woman nature, but it's like you don't want to do anything to, you know, protect it. You don't want to
Yes.
do anything to improve yourself.
Exactly.
So it's like, all right, well, Don live in this nice place and he's a millionaire and Don's going to settle down, so I am too. And you diss me or play me for Don.
Yeah.
F him. Why would
Well,
he?
exactly.
Why would she?
Exactly? That's just like trading a girl that's a 4 for a girl that's a 10 in your eyes.
That's gonna be loyal.
That's gonna be loyal
It's
too.
like,
Yeah.
So I'm not supposed to.
Now
Yeah.
to get in this conversation, right? To the first one, right? It take about the past.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, whatever.
Wise
man. Okay, like I said, I didn't experience that. I didn't have that wise man because
Gotcha.
my whole time I was always dad passed away,
Yes.
mom da. I had to learn everything on my own, right? Mm-hmm. So it took my experience and everything that I've going through to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
But now, guess what? I get to pass that knowledge on
Yes.
to
Yes.
my son.
Yes. Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can know my son's not gonna do half the bullshit that I did.
Hopefully.
That's hopefully.
But at least he told him. All right,
Yeah.
Dad,
But
you
at
were
least
right.
I
Yes.
know I warned him, and at least he's gonna be like, "Damn, I should have listened."
Yes.
Guess what I'm saying? At work, because I work, right? I'm a full-time worker. When I go to work, I was so hard-headed. Right? I'm hard-headed. I working, and I've been there for almost 2 years.
Okay.
Thought I knew it all. This guy, old head, he done the same field trade that I've done, trees, stuff like that, cutting down trees and stuff like that. He's been doing it now for 15. He did it for 15 years.
15. God damn.
15. So he tells me, I remember one time he cussed us out because we work on lines, on power lines and stuff like that, cutting down trees and stuff that's touching power lines and stuff, stuff like that. So I thought I knew it all. Man, I've been doing this for 2 years. I'm safe. I'm still alive. This all that matters. Because you touch a power line, you dead, right?
Yeah.
Well, he's been doing it for 15 years. And I remember one day I was struggling. And I remember this is a whole new contract. These people lost their contract from another company. The whole new pod came, whatever. I'm the guy. I'm a fighter. I've always get into it. People arguing this. And this certain boss, his kid I coach. So he was like, I want to take, like, they need people from our side of the company to show them our side. So they put me over there, and the way I train, my techniques are different
Okay.
than the ones, because that's the way I was taught. That's the way I do it. But I was so hard-headed, I didn't want to listen to this and that.
Gotcha.
So this one day, I woke up out of nowhere. Man, it must have been one of those days I just saw the rainbow, felt good, this and that. I'm going to listen. So this guy like, man, you know, open the hole. And I was like, what is that? Do it this. I did it.
What happened?
It was easy. I was like, damn. I thought I knew it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
It took a wise man, a man that's done it for years, that experienced
Yes.
things to pass it on to me.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
To make it easier life for you.
I thought I knew it.
Yeah.
So now you got men. Oh, I know woman nature.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, you know it all?
Yeah.
All right.
Life about to show you, bro.
Oh, but then you know it all. Oh yeah, but she did this. Bro, did you not think that she could probably do this?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
You didn't connect the dots. That story didn't add up.
It took another man who already went through a little bit of that
Yeah.
to do the pieces for you that
Yes.
you couldn't figure out.
Yes.
So as I said, I didn't have that.
Yeah.
That man is my coach.
Yeah.
Because when I first actually opened up to him and I was like, look, this is what I went through. This. He built a relationship with me.
Yeah.
Right. And he said, damn, you're just a kid that went through a lot.
Yeah.
Wild child.
Wild child.
I didn't get wild child because you just wild, you're crazy. I got wild child because I went through wild shit as a child.
Wow.
That's the true definition to my name.
Okay.
People think wild child. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, I went through wild shit. That's why I get that. So, as I said, it takes everything that I'm saying, everything that I'm experiencing. I'm learning on my own, correct?
And it's
so
making
a lot.
you,
it's making me into the actual person I believe, and I'm not gonna sit here on my phone and be like, look at these people I know. I get told by UFC fighters already in the UFC. I got told by Jorge Masvidal himself, you got something you can't teach.
Gotcha.
And that's a heart. Everything that I went through made me have that heart.
Got you.
Made me say, I'm not giving up. Man, I lost 4 fights back to back to back to back as an amateur. You know how many times I've seen a person lose 2 fights back to back and be like, I'm done.
Probably a lot.
And guess what? Listen to this. I took those 4 fights, lost. But I was doing good. I was getting gassed in the 3rd round. I wasn't trained. I wasn't committed. Listen.
Yeah.
Listen. There's a such thing as being in a relationship and it actually being good for you.
Yeah. No, that's facts.
It took the girl that I'm with now
To realize that.
to push me to do that. That's why, oh my God, second baby mama.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, unfortunately it happened. I mean, that's what happens when you don't
wrap
wear
it up.
when you don't wrap it.
Yeah.
Okay, but who am I to abortion?
Yeah.
That's not saying that I as a man, I'm not no simp. I'm not having no kid. I'm not going through this. I said it. I don't want abortion.
Yeah.
This is my body. I'm gonna do what I want. She has that right.
Yeah.
Who
That's
am I to
facts.
take that from her, right?
Yeah.
But guess what? I have all these things that I'm pushing forward to. If you go through my social media, my kids on there. My purpose, my world, my everything, right? I do everything for my kid. This next kid is going to be another motivation.
Yes.
Hold on. And if I have millions, right? I'm going to look back and I'm going to live the rest of my life knowing I can give everything to my kids, right? And I have a boy. Hopefully I have another boy, right? I'm going to be able to show him. I'm going to be able to tell them women nature.
Yeah.
Be aware.
Yes.
Right? And the best thing as a man, as I said, I live by old days, back in the God days, right?
Yeah.
Greeks and stuff like that. What was the purpose of a man back in the day?
Leadership, guidance,
all these type of things, right?
Yes.
But what every man want back in the day?
Women.
Hold on.
Oh.
What did a king? What was a king supposed to do?
A lot of things, actually.
You
but
find
go
a
ahead.
queen, right?
Yeah.
But to do what? You got to
family?
pass that throne down.
Yeah. True.
So a kid is what a man is supposed to actually try to have. Because
No, that's facts.
if
That's
you're-
facts.
I'm an Alvarez, and you know what I always post? I'm here to leave a legacy.
Yes.
To make sure that my bloodline runs deep.
Yeah.
I want to be like McGregor.
Yeah.
I want to have so much money that I can pass it down.
Yes.
Right? But damn, what's gonna happen if I believe in every woman's gonna cheat, every woman's gonna die,
And then you gonna pass that down.
but I never had kids, and I die.
Yeah.
Damn it, that money goes to absolutely nobody.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no more Alvarez. There's no more future Wild Childs. My kid right now, I'm the kids coach at my gym, right? My kid, it's I believe in genetics. My kid, physically, I didn't see for a year because of COVID. Baby mama held him from me. I had to get a lawyer. I had to do this and that, right there. My kid is 2 years old right now, and you see my kid doing stuff, and he's athletic.
Yeah.
Genetics.
It's genetics, bro.
My first time my coach said, held pad for him, do this, da. And because I teach kids, I get to watch and experience.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, this kid's been here for 2 years, and this kid still can't remember this. This kid still can't throw this right. And I've had a mixed kid, right? Very, very first time. Damn, she picked up to that really quick.
Yeah.
Damn, she throws that really good.
Yeah.
Genetics. It passed on.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So sometimes it's like that. So who am I to say if I'm a family man, I want to have kids.
Yeah.
So who am I to believe if my woman cheats on me? Goodbye.
Yes.
But guess what that kid can't do? He can't. Let me stick you. Let me see if this is your blood.
Yeah.
Oh, you his blood? You can't deny that.
Yeah.
You can't take that from me.
No, that's
You
facts.
get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, my kid, my son Jeremiah, he's the biggest reason why I will never quit. And as I said, I've seen fighters take 2 losses and quit.
And just be done.
When I lost 4 fights back to back, oh my God, you suck, bro. You should quit. This.
Yeah.
And oh my God, bro. I use that as I was very depressed for a while, and I was like, damn, I should kind of quit. But I had that wise man.
Yeah.
You gonna fail your kid? You gonna do that?
Damn. Yeah.
You want your kid to know, because guess what my dad did? What did I say earlier?
Quit.
He gave up.
Yeah.
He had cancer, and he, instead of going through chemo, he said,
Nope. Yeah.
He gave up on 4 kids, and look at what the fuck I gotta go through.
Yeah.
So now I have anxiety and depression and shit that I go through because of the past, because of those traumas that I went through, right? Oh, you need counseling, you need therapy. Well, I found that I found that therapy. I get to punch the hell out of people and not think twice about it. You get what I'm saying? And guess what?
He said, I
2
found that
years ago,
therapy.
2 years ago, when I took those 4 losses back to back, my record right now is 6-8.
Okay.
When I first started, I was undefeated. My 3rd fight ever in my hometown. I'm the kid, undefeated, this and that.
Yeah.
I fought a guy with more experience. Sergeant Air Force, gets to train all the time, full time.
Yeah.
I dropped him. Boop, boop, dropped him. I was moving good, doing this. I wrestled, so I had wrestling experience. I lost. But I gave that dude the biggest challenge he had in his career.
Got you.
Right? And this is coming from a kid that, oh my God, he don't really train. He just comes 2-3 times, he learns the basics and he keeps it going. Guess what I'm saying?
Shit so
2nd time, undefeated fighter. Nobody wants to fight him. I took it on a 3-day notice. How to lose. As a fighter, you gotta lose weight.
Yeah, you do.
I wrestled, so I knew how to cut weight.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna eat. I'm gonna get in a sauna. I'm gonna do this. Took the fight. Got gas in the 3rd round. As I said before, I was in a toxic relationship. I wasn't training as I should. I wasn't doing this.
You wasn't. Yeah. You.
I wasn't committed.
Yeah.
Right. And as I said, if now I'm one of the biggest prospects. Right now, there's articles. As I said, I fought 2 weeks ago on somewhere in Florida. Right. Game bred Jorge Masvidal is known as what?
I don't even know.
He came from being a street fighter, Kimbo Slice.
Oh yeah.
Right. If you watch the thing, Kimbo Slice, 305 Miami. Okay. Right. Whatever. Jorge Masvidal. Oh, I want Kimbo Slice. I need somebody when I'm done fighting, I need somebody that's gonna fight after me. I want to enjoy this too.
Yeah.
Jorge Masvidal came in the picture. Jorge Masvidal just got knocked out by Usman, right, in the UFC. But guess what? It don't matter, motherfucker. He's rich.
Yeah.
You guess what I'm saying? And then with that money that he built, he decided, I want to start my own promotion.
Got you.
What's the biggest thing going on right now? The biggest thing is bare knuckle boxing.
Yeah.
Right?
I actually watch those YouTube videos a lot, actually.
Said, I want to start bare knuckle MMA. We're from Florida. The promoter, the owner of my promotion, he's close to first round management.
Okay.
Biggest management in the UFC, right? Jorge Masvidal signed to that management.
Wow.
If I saw the opportunity. I just fought for a championship, right? I just first fought for a championship a week or two before that. My face is destroyed, bro. I'm a fighter. My face is destroyed, black eye,
Damn,
nose is swollen, whatever. I healed up. I took this. I saw him post it, and he's always. I'm a local guy from Pensacola. He's from Pensacola, things like that. So he's not gonna look out for me like, oh, what you need, but he's gonna be like, hey, bro, this is what you should do. He's gonna mentor me, right? He said, one of the fighters in the UFC, Brock Weaver, who fought through that promotion as well. He said he went through the same obstacle, but like the same record, losing and and he made it into the UFC.
And he made it in the
He made it into the UFC because, as I said, when you go pro, you go back to 0-0. So all those losses as an amateur,
it's just fucking.
It was
training.
Experience. It was training. It was doing this. So when I get told, hey, there's a chance of you. There's Jorge Masvidal is gonna come out.
Yeah, there you got an opportunity. Yeah,
there's an opportunity. I'm a kid. I'm not a kid. I'm a kid. 22. Because to the old heads, 22. You a kid. No.
Yeah,
you a kid, right? So I said, damn, I just fought 2 weeks ago. I wrote my coaches as soon as I seen that. Can I do it?
Damn, bro.
He was like, damn. He was like, you sure? I was like, man, I grew up street fighting. This gonna be street fighting. I got in there. And you know what people are saying? If you look up Jason Knight, he was in the beginning of bare knuckle boxing. That fight when he fought that ex-veteran from the UFC, his face their faces were destroyed, bro. Stitched up, head.
That's what I'm
times
saying.
bigger, things like that, right?
I'm doing that.
Though people like them showed up. We fought in the middle of. We fought in Florida, somewhere in Florida, but we can't say.
Got you.
Right,
Got you.
bro. When I saw that, I gave. How do I say this? I saw that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I took that opportunity. I fought someone that I knew was a brawler.
Mm-hmm.
I saw things. His last fight, TK knockout in 11 seconds. I was like, yeah, this dude's gonna come out here swinging, bruh. I'm not backing down from nothing.
Yeah,
bro. There was a 2-on-2 in the ring, bro. We fought on the grass. They literally posted things on the ground, and they put us to fight in the.
And then hold on. So it was 2-on-2.
There was a 2-on. There was 1-on-1, 1-on-1, 2-on-2.
Gotcha.
Tag, like not tag team, but like two people fighting two people.
And you was doing 1-on-1, or you was doing 2?
I did 1-on-1.
Okay.
I'm not.
I was about to say.
The reason why I became more into wrestling and less than football is because I'm not. My coach, when I quit football, the football coach, you're selfish. You're the most selfish person I've ever seen. But I was like, yeah, because I didn't like to rely on other people.
Gotcha.
To make me win.
Yeah.
Because as a football team,
so that's why
if your football team suck,
you
and
suck.
you the best player,
you suck.
You suck.
Yeah.
You ain't getting looked at. You ain't getting no scholarships. You ain't getting nothing. But wrestling was my 1-on-1. That wrestling was you and another guy.
Yes.
So you get what I'm saying? So when I got into fighting, it was all about it was about me.
And then hold on real quick. We got another super chat in the building. Let's see.
It's perfect for me.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Tyrone. Thank you for the super chat. He says, do you guys think a degree is worth it? Or should I just keep going with my business and risk it? Love the show.
Okay, so
yeah, Mr. Businessman.
This is me because I actually I was an athlete and I had like a 30 on my ACT, almost a 4.0. And I was getting paid actually a lot of money, a fuck ton of money to go to school. And I dropped out. And
Damn.
I was going to school to be a lawyer. I'm 20, by the way, so I'm still pretty young. But see, okay, it all depends on what you want to do. Now, of course, let's just say I want to be a lawyer or I want to be a doctor.
You have to go.
You have to go to school.
Yes.
All right. Now, let's just say you're doing some type of business, right? Mm-hmm. I personally believe with social media and everything, there's no way that you cannot research and do what you want to do.
Yes.
As long as you social media network, it may seem a little harder at first, but everything you're looking up in a textbook, you're pretty much doing online. So as long as you self-educate yourself, set a time schedule like you're in school, and discipline yourself and network, because those are things they're not teaching you, man, like networking and meeting people and having good social skills and things like that. Being a likable person, knowing how to talk to people, knowing how to barter. Mm-hmm. You're like me and Don had. Yeah. I got this, you got this. It's like, all right,
win-win situations.
I'm not just a girl he's interviewing. Okay, he has different type of value that can build. Yes. But also, you have to keep in mind is pretty much staying focused, because some people need like that structure.
I know he's about to say
that time, be here at first, so they can, pretty much know what to do and when to do it, which is not a bad thing, because everyone gets educated differently. But also, for me, it's the best thing I ever did, because like I jumped into business like head on, and I made like a shit ton of mistakes. But I wouldn't have done that without school, and I would have missed out on a lot of opportunities like this. Hell, this wouldn't be happening right now if I was still in school.
Yeah,
this wouldn't be happening at all.
I personally say, is your business making money? Are you making money business? Are you succeeding, or is it failing? Is it a trash ass business and you're not making no money? I would need way more context to even answer a question like this, because if your business is succeeding, then put that money into stocks and build your own portfolio, invest in the Roth and things like that. And why would you need to go to school if your business is succeeding? If it's not, then I can see you maybe changing paths to a more traditional sense.
And can I add something?
Go ahead.
And I would also like to say, build your foundation, because of course your business, you may not make money for the first 5 years, man. But honestly, let's just say you are trying to do business and that's your passion. It makes way more sense for you to go to school and learn a trade and automatically come out with little to no debt, making, 60, 70, 80, 6 figures plus a year. Then I know people right now who have these degrees and they're coming out of school. I mean, I have somebody who works in my company right now, works for me. They're in their 30s and they're $200,000 in debt. Yeah.
Damn.
Remember, and that accumulates too of interest. So
you
gotta remember, it's not like, okay, well, I'll make $100,000 a year. It's like, okay, let's say you make $100,000 a year, but you're $200K plus in debt. You still got to pay your car loan on top of that.
Your house,
you still got to pay your rent,
other stuff.
stuff pops up, hurricanes, you still got to pay for, fun, things that you want, you still got to pay for your day-to-day lifestyle, food and stuff like that. So it's not like, oh, you just got, boom, I can just pay it off like that. Because stuff is, you know what I'm saying? You get money and it kind of trickles down. You get money, kind of trickles down until you get to that point. So if you cannot be in debt and you can get a trade and use that money to invest in your business, because
I agree.
If you're making $80K a year, or even it's because not how much you make, it's what your expenses are.
Yeah.
So even if I'm making $50,000 a year, and I don't have a shit ton of expenses, but I'm working on my business and I'm networking and whatnot like that, then that's a lot better than, okay, I got a degree.
Yeah.
I'm 300K in debt. I'm like,
and can't find a job.
Yeah, I'm like 30 years old right now. I gotta find a job. Then okay, dang, I gotta pay for this. Now your time is a little bit shorter. Because you can always go back to school, but if you have an opportunity while you're young, you can put everything into it.
And that's why I said, if your business is banging, bro, stay on the business. That's a fact. All right, we got another super chat. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Thomas says, what if a man is short and has bad genetics? Should he still reproduce?
Let me break this down.
Hold on real quick. I got to answer this too, because I'm probably the shortest one here, goddamn. Man is short and has bad genetics. Should he... First of all, can you reproduce? That should be the number one question. Because if you're getting women, then it shouldn't matter. Yes, you should be reproducing. Yes, you should be doing whatever the fuck you want to do in life. And height, it matters. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But to make up for it, get more status. You better be in the best shape you possibly can fucking be in.
Have some game.
You better be the best smelling nigga. You better have a business. You better be, your game better be on point. You see what I mean? Everything else just needs to be more better than the other people that's taller than you. But you had something to say. Go ahead.
What did we say on the way up here? When I said something about you can be an ugly nigga and have a bad bitch, because I've seen it. You know, because the nigga could be funny.
Yes. Yep.
A lot of niggas not funny. A lot of niggas are boring. You can be a good looking dude and be boring.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You can have all the looks in the world, be abbed out, be this and that. But guess what? If you can't even make a conversation with a female because you're... you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not going to last. But a dude can be funny.
Yeah.
And make a female laugh so much that it happens.
Yes. And then I want to add, again, with females, it's not 100% about looks. So that's height, that's your attractiveness. It is confidence. It's how you make her feel, basically. It boils down to that.
Another thing I like to add is timing. I was watching an AMS video. He said a lot of guys think that when a girl tells them no, it means no. A lot of times it means no right now. Right now,
yeah.
He said, how many times have we tried to talk to a girl and like no, 8 months later, a year, sometimes 2 years, hey, out of nowhere. Because like a lot of women, they have things going on, because when you're talking to a girl, it's not like, y'all are first to each other's man, and women have more options. So of course, every time you meet a woman, she's either dealing with somebody or pretty much about to start dealing with somebody, or she's dealing with a guy is just not serious at, but they're just not going to tell you. Like they think, I'm not sure if it's studies, I'm not sure what it is, but they said the average girl has like what? Like she's like dating and sleeping with like at least 2 to 3 guys.
Yes.
Because they have the option to. So a lot of times like a girl could really like you and she could just be seeing one dude, they're not official, but he's hitting that and they're dating. And a lot of times like it doesn't go anywhere or nothing really happens, but she may, talk to you and whatnot, but she's like, okay, I don't want to go sleep with another guy. That happens to a lot of women, because a lot of women they'll just sleep with that one dude and they'll just be with him. They're like, all right, I'm just seeing where this goes. But of course, they're like, and that's when you get to a girl like, well, I don't have a boyfriend, but I'm kind of talking to somebody.
It's complicated.
How long have you been together? Like a year or 8 months or things like that.
Exactly.
It's like, all right, I respect it. And, they can hit you up later. So a lot of times guys saying, oh my God, no means no right now. No, this means like, no kind of means like, no, not right now. She could just got a relationship. She could be going back and forth for her ex. It's just kind of like,
Don't be too thirsty though.
Yeah.
It really all depends, but you pretty much say, okay, whatever. Move on, and but women do pay attention, so she can be looking. I've showed you girls that hit me up. Hey, I've been watching what y'all do. I didn't know you're a business owner. Blah 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 blah. That's very ambitious. Boom, hit you up. Because this is so in their options. And a lot of times, women do like personality. So you can have more money, better looking, but a woman can still, because their emotion will still be attached to a guy and like him
because of his personality and lifestyle. And now I want to also add. Show your lifestyle through Instagram. Don't hide it. I mean, unless you're doing some legal shit, obviously.
That's what makes you.
Yeah. Show your lifestyle on Instagram. So you want to be a part of that. But let's jump into this reaction video now about Fresh and Fit that we talked about. Yeah, go ahead. Matter of fact, go ahead. Let me make sure I'm not missing any super chats. Evo, thank you for that notice, and I did do the super chats. And thank you for everyone that did the super chat so far. If you want to make sure you like this video on the way in, we got some game we spitting right now. That's why we don't have the ladies here today. We got men out here speak about some masculine things like that. So for you, while he's in the restroom, do you still look at your trainer as your like masculine, I guess, figure or role model in a sense?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. The first thing, as I said, I opened up to my coach, told him about my story, right?
Yep.
He ain't nobody at the time to tell me this girl's no good for you, right? But as time went by, he started seeing her true colors. And me, I'm a spiritual, look, I became I'm weird. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a weird guy.
Yeah.
But weird is good. Sometimes weird is good, right?
Yeah.
I'm a spiritually person. I meditate. You get what I'm saying? When you get into being a fighter and this and that, you start realizing that your body, you got to be in tune with your body.
Gotcha.
Because sometimes you get concussions, you get things. Concussions lead to depression, this and that.
Wow.
There's been times that I've got concussions. I'm very depressed, and I don't know why.
Wow.
And it's because I had to do research and realize with concussions come depressions and stuff like that. Those are like kind of side effects and stuff like that.
As a matter of fact, hold on real quick. I got a question. So for anybody that's brand new and they want to actually really get into fighting and not just to, knock people out, but to actually really get into fighting, what, I guess, advice would you give someone?
What's your purpose in doing this?
Gotcha.
Okay, that's big. You know why? Because I've seen people that get into it don't have a purpose.
And
right?
they just get into
They listen, they waste that money for a couple months, they stop. They didn't have no purpose.
Got you.
You get what I'm saying? So
They just want to try some new shit.
Don't go in there.
Yeah.
Because I see people going to the gym sometimes. Karate kick. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
That thing
Karate kick.
That thing is not gonna say, okay, Mr. Miyagi, super dunk kick, whatever. It's not gonna work in no street, okay? As I say, do you have a purpose? Okay? First, have a purpose. Have a reason why. Hey, a lot of people, when they're new, they're out of shape.
Yeah.
They want something new. Da da. A lot of other people got a lot of anger built up.
Okay.
I want to punch things.
Yeah.
Okay.
To release.
They get into it. They release things.
Okay.
You know, that's their relaxation. You know what I'm saying? Then you got people that got a purpose. You get what I'm saying?
Those are the ones that's probably dedicated.
Okay. I had a I felt like I have a purpose. I have a kid. I have a this. I fought my whole life.
Yeah.
This and that. I like to hit things. I need a stress reliever.
like
Da
to
da
hit
da
things.
da 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 da. So then I had every act. I used to be fat growing up. So there it goes. I used to be out of shape.
So it's
that's
kind
a
of like
reason.
fixed
That was
all
a
the
reason.
aspects of the things.
So every
Got you.
aspect of people that I see that come into the gym, I went through.
Got you.
I was out of shape. I was fat. Hold on. I was that funny guy because who wants to be with the fat guy?
Yeah.
So
You had to bring up personality. You had to make personality.
So I was the class clown.
Yeah.
Funny guy.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, I got a good little skin complexion, whatever. Are you cute, whatever. But when you're fat, what comes with fatness?
A lot of shit.
When you're young, you sweat faster. You smell.
Yeah.
Things like that.
A lot of motherfuckers don't pick on you.
Pick
Yeah.
on you.
Yes.
What did I just say? I came from poor.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Mom worked at a school cafeteria just to be able to bring us leftovers for us to eat, things like that. So again, I became a fighter, but every success story had a purpose.
Yeah.
They came from something.
And it all fit. I'm gonna be honest with you. It all sounded like it's like fitting together. It got you in shape. It got you to release all the event.
Happened
It got
for a
you,
reason.
yes, that's what I'm saying. It's like happens for a reason.
It
Yeah.
happens for a reason. And I became very spiritual. And there's a man above. And I said, I always go by this. My losses have been lessons. I was told this by that promoter, that promotion. Whatever. Don't take those L's as a loss. There's no such thing as a loss.
It's lessons.
You learn. It's a lesson.
Now we can actually now that can actually transition over to this video. So this video we about to watch, and I'm pause it on point and then ask you different questions and what your perspective of the video is. But let's jump into it.
It's a danger, you know,
roommates.
Yes, sir.
of I'm an outsider when it comes to the Red Pill content. I'm not a part of the community, so I'm an outsider looking in a lot of the times
That's me.
to what's going on. And to me, there's a quote that somebody once told me that I think is important for a lot of these guys to realize, is that what you idolize, you will then demonize. And so when a lot of these guys, I'm hearing F women, man, F these girls, they never deal with them. That to me is all the guys that got into that demonization point, that came from idolization. That came from putting somebody on a pedestal and thinking that they could save you. And then they let you down. You see, that's what really hurts. People don't realize what it doesn't hurt when someone is like a piece of crap and just a nasty person, and then they're nasty to you.
Yeah, you expect it.
You expect it.
Yeah.
I think Chris does a lot of fighting. I think he told me one time that the punch that usually knocks you out is the one that you don't see.
Yeah, exactly.
And so to me, it's what happens with these guys is that they idolize these women as you're gonna complete me, like Jerry Maguire said. You know, you're gonna be what Jaye or said is the center of my universe ring. You know, these guys have this view where women are gonna save me, right? Because whether it's Disney Channel, whether it's fairy tales, whether it's because you were, you know, coddled by your mom and your mom was your savior, you know, your mom was the one that took care of you all the time.
Yeah.
So you think, oh, well, a woman's gonna be my mom in the future. Whatever it may be, they idolize them. And then when that woman fails them, then they demonize all women. And that's when you see the dark side.
Yeah.
You know, that's when you see it. But for those like Myron and Fresh and Chris who are putting in the work, who are leveling up, who are improving their lives physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, you understand women are people. There's good people, there's bad people. And there's good people who do good things, and there's good people who do bad things, you know? And you have perspective. And with this perspective, now what happens is these people don't control you anymore. Because you know what it is. They don't control you. With women, like, hey, if she's down to join my program, hey, hop on. If she doesn't want to, I don't care. Like how Myron felt with this girl situation. You are liberated from that person controlling your emotions. If you're F all women and you're one of these children in the comments who's always so triggered and I'm never deal with them, they control you. That's true control. They are living rent free in your mind because the memories that burn the hardest in our brains are the memories of pain, are the memories of those that hurt us. That's what really burns the most in our minds. So what happens for so many of these men, if they're not careful, and I see it, I see these guys, these women live rent free in their mind, and you don't date them. You don't got to date them. You don't date them. Cool. I'm going my own way. Cool. But guess what happens? Every time they show up to this channel, who's there? You are. Every time they show up to Kevin's channel, who's there? You are. Every time she posts something on Instagram, who's there commenting and saying something? You are. Even if it's negative, guess what? You are obsessed because you idolize and then you demonize. But when you're free, you're free. And that's the thing that I think men need to realize. If you're one of those guys who are nihilistic and cynical, you are not free. You are trapped in a prison of hatred and of bitterness. And so I really want the guys, I keep on seeing it. I keep on seeing it, and they think they're free. You're not free. You are not free. And so that unhealthy mindset, going back to what I was saying about the masculinity core.
Okay, before he continues, what are your thoughts so far?
Man, hold on.
I'm telling you, this was probably one of the best episodes I've
I want to
seen.
give the roommates a round of applause.
The roommates
man.
and Fresh and Fit.
And Fresh and Fit.
Yes.
You know, hopefully we all, can do something, man.
Yeah.
Man, because he couldn't have said it any better, man. Because even when you get to that, he's 100% right.
Yes.
But he explained it so right, man, because we've all been there, man.
Yes.
And even, when that first heartbreak, man, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I know all our girls are like that, but you still kind of got that negative mindset. Well,
Yes, and you was talking about that earlier.
I'm just going to
Yes.
think they're all doing something, man. Everything happens for a reason, because me and him were just kind of talking like that, but it kind of puts you in that mindset of like, forget the woman, you just got to love everything and be in that positive mindset because, through affirmations, through law of attraction, you do attract what you think about.
Yes.
So if you all always thinking negative and blah, 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 then you're going to think that instead of being like, if a girl does something, like, I don't care, man. I love my life and I let it go, man. Man, he really opened your eyes, man. He opened my eyes too, man.
What are your thoughts?
What have I said? When you get in the car,
Yeah.
you can't think you gonna die.
Every single thing. Yeah.
So when you get in a relationship
Yeah.
with the next one, you can't demonize the next
yeah.
woman
Yes.
that you're with because somebody else did this to you or
Yes.
somebody did that to you. Because the next woman, as I said, the woman I'm with now, people don't, I haven't said it yet, but people don't know, I didn't see my kid for a year. COVID happened. We got hit by a bad hurricane who flooded our city.
Wow.
That stopped a lot of things, right? And only cases, emergency cases were getting dealt with. Okay? I went almost a year without seeing my kid.
Wow.
And I was constantly asking to see my kid, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I couldn't afford
Damn.
to get a lawyer against a person who works in the courthouse.
Yeah.
How did I get that?
Yeah.
The woman I'm with now.
Yeah.
So who am I to sit here and be like, you're so horrible, you're this, you're that, da da da,
And put that negative
and put that negative onto that woman, and that woman did that, right? But that's not saying that I'm stupid,
Exactly. Yeah.
because when I started that relationship, she's a dancer. Okay, who am I to judge a dancer when I was a dancer? Okay, and I said, when I got into it, what did I say earlier? I got into the dancing because I couldn't afford everything that I had got. So it was fast easy money.
Yes.
Fast, easy money, but lots of money.
Yeah.
So a girl sometimes gets, it's a lot of girls. How many times do you hear, oh, the girl paid her college through this.
Yeah.
There's a thing going around that this girl started, she got a CDL or something like that, and she started her own CDL company or something like that through her stripping.
Yeah.
Things like that.
They got
now,
OnlyFans now too.
So now, who am I to knock someone's hustle?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So when I started with this person, she didn't owe anything to me. I chose to be with that person, right? So that person made the choice and said, I like this dude, right? And knew what I was going through. I didn't want to train. I didn't want to do this. I was self-destructing from my past relationship.
Gotcha.
This next woman took my mind out of the toxic woman that I should have been away from. As people said, oh, you kept going back, you kept going back, you kept going. Guess what? Motherfucker, I probably was coming back because I had a kid.
Yeah.
And I thought that that's what I needed. I needed to be there for that. But that woman, that comfort zone of that other woman of not
New
it's not gonna be
perspective.
Like, gave me a chance. And as I said, during a period of time that my baby mama and me broke up, I started seeing this 10-10 girl, and she did me dirtier than my baby mama. You know what I'm saying? During a birthday, she had a birthday, whatever, bought her gifts, this. I thought she was different. She got all her things together, da. Introduced her to my son. Because I've been talking to her for like 2-3 months, and her and my baby mama had the same birthday. I got that. Hey, can I have I know your birthday, 21st is coming up. You want me to have the kid? She let me have him. After 3 months of not seeing him, I had him. Introduced my kid. I was like, it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
I'm a simp at the time.
Yeah.
I'm clueless. I'm thinking everybody's perfect. Nah, the females are perfect. I went and got surprised with my son. My son had a poster. Happy birthday, Bree Bear. Da. She was Brianna. Bree Bear.
Damn.
Balloons flying out. You open the trunk, balloons came out the trunk. Fucking poster, everything. That doesn't mean that you can't do it to the next woman. So don't get me wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Because do not demonize the next woman because of someone else did.
I'm gonna lie, that's what I did. That's what I did.
But hold on, we got one super chat real quick. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Burning Wolf says, for context, video you're reacting to is about male's self-deletion of a little loaded. Men are often unable to get the help needed to face their demons.
That's definitely true. Because we live in a society where it's like, oh, everything's equal, but a lot of times, people don't care about men. So like, oh, well, because we're supposed to be, strong and whatnot, but at the same time, we not saying that women don't either, but we build everything, we create everything. Where the protectors was kind of like, all right, damn, we can't get help either. Like,
shit.
And we look at it as, I'm gonna be honest, most men look at it as weak. Weak.
But
like
it's not.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, sometimes and that's why I say you need like male counterparts because they know what you're going through. They know the struggle, shit like that, so you can,
And some
depend
of
on
the
them.
most gifted people and the most best founders have all had their demons.
Yes.
Because they've kind of went through stuff to kind of structure them to be able to sustain a lot of that and have that different mindset. But yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's finish up this video real quick.
All right.
It's the mindset. That unhealthy mindset is what will cause that demon to even be a larger flame. So that, because what's going to happen is these guys who are, if they're not careful, they'll comment, they'll cap about how they don't care about women and I'm going my own way, F all these girls, But then we all know in due time, a girl will come around. We all know. It's just, trust me, it's cool. Say what you want on Instagram. You can type whatever you want on Twitch or Twitter. A girl will come around and then she'll play you.
Facts.
Because you've never done any of the work. You've never done anything. So you're still that same 16-year-old boy who got her 18-year-old boy, 20-year-old boy, whatever you are. You're the same child. She will play you. And then you thought that you had rage before. You thought you were hurting before. Wait till that one. And so it's so important that I just want the men to realize that so many of you guys think you're virtuous when you're like, I don't care about F all these women, I'm done with. No, you're not virtuous. Those that run away are not virtuous. Those that are not dealing with their problems head on are not virtuous. And so it's just a conversation of like this, all this hurt, all this pain, all this suffering that you are dealing with. We've all been there. Right? Everyone has, in some capacity or another, have hit rock bottom via a series of unfortunate events, to use that book's title. But then everyone had a choice. Stay in nihilism, hope the world will burn the world down. It's like if you're a Joker. Burn yourself down as if you're somebody who wants to end themselves. Or you realize the path is accepting the world for how it is, as Myron talked about, and becoming a better man. And the last thing I'm going to say is, while you were talking, I was on my phone, not texting, but looking up some research. I remember somebody told me a statistic, and I wanted to confirm it to make sure it's true.
Yeah. What happened?
Put the headphone back on.
No, I about said, damn, when we went to take the pictures, I left the bag with the keys and everything downstairs. I was like, hold on, this is important. I got it.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to say, God.
Somebody trying to break in?
Yeah, I'm about to say, God.
No, go ahead.
Going back to
violence,
the number one leading cause of gun-related endings is self-endings. I looked it up.
Wow.
Number one leading cause. I looked it up. I want to confirm it. The United States Department of Justice reports that about 60% of adult, deletions, are by self-deletions when it comes to that item that people use. And so it's something that I want guys to realize that the implosion happens more than the explosion.
Yeah.
Because like you said, when a guy goes out into the world and commits the heinous crimes that are going on, that makes front page news because he more likely hurt women and children.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
No one hears the thousands upon thousands of stories of the guys like these men who hurt themselves.
Exactly.
And this is not a light issue, and this is not a minute issue. And if men do not deal with their demons head on, this will be a continuous issue.
Damn, man.
All right, so what I want to say about that, and then y'all can jump in. You gotta understand, you can't make women a priority. I truly believe that the reason guys are doing this is because they make women a priority. So then when they lose that woman, they feel like they lost everything. They don't have other options, so they feel like there's no way out of that situation. So they like, they might do some stupid stuff like punch the girl, beat the girl up, blah blah blah, to make her stay physically and not make her stay emotionally and whatever. So I wanted to know what your takes on that when it comes to self-deletion and masculinity as dealing with problems.
Sorry. I definitely agree because you'll feel like that. Oh man, I lost a part of myself.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird because men are not designed to be focused on women. Because if you think about it, if you're always focused on the women is supposed to chase the man who has the most to offer and the most
Yes.
to build, the biggest foundation.
Yes.
You can't have that foundation if you're always focused on a woman.
Yes.
And even if you do have foundation, but you're chasing her, it's kind of like, we always talk about how it's kind of like, okay, a girl be like, hey, I want you to stay with me. And because what they don't know what they're doing, what they say versus what they actually want is two different things.
Yes.
She attracted me because of my body and because I'm fit. But she going to tell me, I wish you'd stop going to the gym so much. How about you lay out with me?
Yep.
But, part of my body is what separates me from other men. That's primal instinct. Women are attracted to that. So it's the same thing. It's like, damn, why are you working so much? You
Stay home with me.
Why you're a millionaire, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But all our friends are saying, don't you date that multi-millionaire Conor McGregor dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, he loses all his fights now. He's going broke now. All he does is lay out with me. And what are you doing with him? That's why you're attracted in the first place, which is not a problem because, of course, success and that's attractive. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Of course, if you can get a Kylie Jenner, a girl who's a billionaire who's gonna put you on, who's beautiful, gonna be loyal.
Yeah.
Why would you not take that?
True. Yeah.
So, like you said, you pretty much have to, of course, focus on yourself, not to be a priority. Know the nature, but pretty much, man, spread love, man, and be happy, man. Spread love and be happy. Realizing it can happen, and just do that. And once you do that, man, you'll have a bad chick and you'll be working on your business. And okay, I'm going out with my friends. You're not gonna be like, oh my God, well, hold on, let me stop thinking negative. You'll just be like, all right, cool, you go out with your friends, me and my friends, we got a business meeting, we're gonna talk about this, and then they come back and you're not even thinking about, oh my God, did you cheat or not? You're like, well, I don't care, I'm focused on my business and XYZ. And what's done in the dark will come into the light. And if nothing comes, then don't go looking for it.
And if she does, then kick it to the curb and move to the next.
Because you'll be driving yourself crazy.
What women want and what women say they want are two different things.
Talk to them. Yeah, that's facts.
A woman can tell you a million things.
Yep.
But what she really wants is different.
Yes.
Not to cut you off, but remember, the friend we talked about, you can stay here and not work and be with me. He thinks that she loves him because of that.
Yeah.
But when I'm hanging out with them third party, oh my God, I wish you get at the house. You're always in the house. Please go hang. And usually women won't do that. But at first it was love. But she's saying, can you please go hang out with your friends? You don't have to be around me all the time.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. I love you. Focus on. Yes, I get it. You're always here.
She's actually telling him that?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
But
wow.
She told him, you don't have to work, blah, 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 blah. You don't have to, pay rent. You can move into my house.
Fellas, you don't want to do that.
But she's with him, but she told him to do it, but when she did it, she didn't want that.
Yeah. Yes, because what they want and what they really want is two completely different things. What they say, I'm sorry.
They're not biologically engineered to provide for the man.
Yes. Yes. Facts.
Through stuff, primal instinct, because we're all animals, they can't help that. They don't want that.
Yeah.
So it's like, what?
It probably her brain is like, oh, I'm gonna be a good girlfriend. I'm gonna be a good blah 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 person. And he's in a bad situation.
Her instincts are doing the opposite. And she can't help that because we're animals.
Yeah.
There's women nature.
Yeah.
And there's
men nature. Yes.
And then there's human nature.
Let me tell you something. We saw it the other day. If there's females here right now, not randoms, no. But if there's females right now, right? And let's just say my girl's sitting right here. Or he's got a girl. You're in a relationship. Whatever. Our girls are sitting here, right? We got girls. And somebody walks in here right now.
Yeah.
Who's standing up?
These three.
These three.
Exactly.
They're standing down.
Yeah.
That's man nature.
Yeah. Exactly.
We're defending.
Yeah.
We're up. We're guard.
Yeah.
Right?
Facts.
The females, they don't know how to act.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What the fuck is happening?
What the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
And they watch.
Yeah.
Right? Now you got certain females that say, let's say, I would take a bullet for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
When it come down, boy.
When it comes down,
Yeah.
would you? So what women say
And what women
and what women would do as well are two different things, right?
Yeah.
Correct. That's not saying that you really got a woman because you cannot demonize every woman.
Yeah, no, that's
not
facts.
saying that
Yeah.
the one next to you
Yeah.
ain't gonna do it. But also,
Be aware.
that's
Both sides. You gotta do both
You
sides.
gotta have both sides. So
Yes.
don't put yourself in the shoe. As I said, I put myself in a predicament of I had got this and I had got this during a baby mama situation.
Yeah.
Then I got with this other woman, and she had her own grind. She had her own this. She didn't need me.
Yeah.
She's a stripper. She
Yeah.
makes good money. She don't need it. But instead of that, she did the opposite. She gave me.
Opportunity.
How much
yeah.
do you need?
Yeah.
I'm gonna speak. You know, I'm not talking about nobody. But on the flip
ain't
side, me and
talking.
him talk about this too. Now, let's just say you got this girl who's given to you and whatnot. But let's just say you do something that's opposite of the instincts. You put a house in her name. You put rent in her name. Put a car in her name. She was just given to you. Boom. Now she switched. Oh, you can't take that away. That's in my name. You ain't gonna kick me out.
Yeah.
That's in my name. You was just given to me.
Yeah.
What she said, she may have even done it. But now
Yes.
the instincts flip.
Yes.
And you're like, whoa, she love me, blah, 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 blah. Because they're not instincts to, put this in my name and
Yes.
blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. And you're like, well, how could she flip? Because
It's emotions.
It's emotions. Like,
It's emotions. That's why.
It's like, well, shit, I got power over him. And well, it's just the instinct thing.
Yes.
Well, she was giving to me. But she switched.
Yes.
Well, how did that happen? That's not her instinct.
And then hold on. And then if you got any questions, I want you to super chat because we're about to wrap up. So if you got any questions, super chat them. But then the last thing I want to talk and touch on was what do you have coming up next, and what do you have coming up next?
All right, man. I also like to say that I don't know what it is, but we're gonna have some things coming up next.
Okay.
But I have something in the technology industry that's gonna definitely blow. We have more content. So me, Juan, and you got Schmidt, which is not here with us right now. Us, Hoodie Gang, we're entertainers. EPS, Entertainment Promotional Services. We host events. We do parties. We market. We're pretty much a one-stop shop, but we're a group of entertainers that no one can do it like us.
Okay.
I also have a lot more modeling things coming up. He does as well. A lot more acting things coming up. I'm also producing an album, which will have a lot of nice artists on there. But yeah, man, we're going to pretty much run the entertainment industry. Like I said, we'll be the Amazon of the entertainment industry. But yeah, man, more content coming up, more things. And, definitely tell them what you got going on, Wild Child.
Yes. Talk to him.
Yeah. As I said, man, I did this that little bare knuckle thing.
Yeah.
It's going out. As I was told, I'm gonna read you a little small portion.
Okay.
I'm gonna read you
read
a
it.
small little portion before we wrap it up, right?
She who
It
can clap
says-
with no hands.
See if she can clap.
Stupid.
This is a big podcast, Fight Bananas, right? For fights and stuff like that. All it takes for you to be on that little thing, you getting looked at.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? You getting looked at by big top dogs.
Yeah.
Couple weeks ago, I received a phone call asking me to come to a private event involving fight and a Jorge Masvidal. So of course I said yes. With knowing any detail, I arrived at an undisclosed location and an epic event unfolded before me, which you can now see when you sign up to the GameBreadFights.com. While the event was amazing, the standout fight was jaw-dropping, as in my jaw literally dropped several times watching as Fidel, Polina, and Juan Alvarez fought in a bare-knuckle MMA fight. These two men are some of the most gifted amateur fights in America, and each have a devastating killer streak in them. That's just a small portion, so you got to get in there, whatever.
Bare knuckle fight. That's
So,
some.
As I said,
God damn.
look, man, us as men, right? We, not even men. Back in the day, gladiator. I go back to those days. But back in the gladiator days,
Talk about a slave. Day.
no, we're not going there.
No, we're
But
not going there.
back in the day when we used to, back in the gladiator days, what was our entertainment?
That gladiator.
We used to put men to fight for their life.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So now we drifted away from that. We got laws. You can't
Yeah,
you
so
can't
now we
kill
got-
this and
yeah.
that. Obviously, because we just can't be going out there killing each other, whatever, right? So now the more MMA, when UFC started, right? People tuned in. There's a fight that really goes on and that really put the UFC on, and it was because it became bloody. People wasn't used to that.
Got you.
Entertainment is the biggest thing in the world.
It is.
And
Yep.
people love music, they love whatever,
Yep.
But fighting is the big. Music can be going on right now. People will walk past it.
Yeah.
But you see a fight, what is everybody doing?
Yeah.
What is
See,
everybody doing?
yeah.
Stopping and watching.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the bloodier, the more
Natural, more real.
more real,
Yeah.
the more it becomes something.
Yeah.
So as I said, MMA exists, then bare knuckle boxing existed. Game Bread came from doing backyard stuff, Kimbo Slice type, you know, he's drifting. He decided this is what I want to do.
Yep.
Hey,
and it is
when the videos are posted.
It's gonna be
the first thing Jorge Masvidal told me. I got pictures on my Instagram. He dabbed me up. He said, you got something you can't teach.
Yeah.
And that's a heart.
Yeah.
You a dog. He said, congratulations. You gonna be famous.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
So at this point, I'm taking my time.
Yeah, I'm about to say, take
Taking
your
my
time for sure. And then what's your IG? Shout it out for me.
Man, please follow my Instagram at I_SEE_BRICE and our business page, the official Hoodie Gang. Many guys can, inbox me. We love to party. We might be doing a special raffle. We'll fly one of you guys out to come party with us and whatnot. Remember, he's the wild side is part of the business as well. And also, before I get to the next thing, I like to give a special thank you, to Don Jaye for having us. Please follow Don Jaye. Please follow the Red Pill Overdose. And not only do you make sure to follow it, but please make sure to repost and tag his content and whatnot. If you want to see, more men providing value to these podcasts, more gems getting dropped, make sure you do these things. You never know who's watching. You never know who's connected and who knows who. So, the more you help out, then the more it helps you guys out as well. So please make sure you follow Don Jaye World, Red Pill Overdose. Make sure you get to your friends, tag your friends, share, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
All that, man. Thank you again.
And then what's your ads?
Follow me on Instagram. I don't know if it's up there.
Yes, and it's
follow me on Instagram, bro.
All right.
I mean, that's it. Hey, TikTok. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. TikTok, not for the guys. TikTok for the hoes, because I got them thirst traps on. I
got you. That's like 2% of people that's watching.
It's the same name. It's the same name.
Okay.
Everything for me, social media wise, it's the same name.
All right. And then the last, very, very last thing I want to touch on. Are y'all watching that fucking fight? We got to speak on it for like 2 minutes.
About that.
We'll end up watching it.
Okay. What about you? You don't care about it? You don't?
Not. Bro, come on, man. I'm a fighter. I know how it is. If Floyd Mayweather loses, come on, bro.
Yeah, that's 50-0, bro.
Bro, you not gonna tell me one of the best one of the best fighters in the world is gonna lose to a kid that just decided, oh yeah, I'm done with YouTube. I'm finna go do this. I'm
also,
finna go fight.
let me speak to you guys on something on a business standpoint.
For about the boxing thing.
Yes, I want to speak to you guys. Y'all notice right now that doctors and lawyers and teachers are in the same base salary range, but entertainment, people making YouTube and
unlimited
millions of dollars, $20-30 million for one fight.
Yeah.
Like you said, there are MMA fighters and pro guys who will never make that in 5 to 10 years, making that alone in one fight, not even counting promotions, brand deals, sponsorships and things like that. So it goes to show you guys to make sure that you position yourself with the right people and pay attention to the change. Don't work so hard, work smart. Like him. With this business, this is going to position him to become a billionaire soon. Why? Because he's not saying, oh, I'm a fighter, I'm just going to be a fighter. He said, okay, well, look at his platform. I always told him, like, okay, now he's a part of a company. Like Jay-Z, he gave like all of his employees like a $9 million bonus for being part of like Rock Nation. But if you're a face and you have a brand and you're part of company,
money is endless.
That's a lot more power than just saying, oh, well, I'm just a football player. So make sure to take control, make sure to position yourself, and make sure to have leverage. But while you want to be around these rich people and, I want to get on Don Jaye's podcast, because he has clout, he's going to put me on. Make sure that you add value.
Yes.
No matter how small it is. So it's like, okay, he's useful for different things like that. When it comes to Don, even though I'm not on a podcast after, I'm done doing it, I will still send him people with even bigger followers than me to still help him because he looked out for me.
Yeah.
So people are going to remember that. So make sure to build relationships and to add value. Just think about that.
Yes.
Men do not hate on other men.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's one thing.
That's
matter of fact, if you don't take away anything from this shit, take away that shit.
Right.
Be happy. Yes. Be happy. Push each other, bro. Because at the end of the day, as a fighter, bro, as I said, when I get in that ring closes, boom. It's not right. It's me and another man.
That's it.
It's only me, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I can't get to that level without my teammates and my coaches and stuff. So that points out to you that men should not be hating on each other. You need other men to show you, to guide you. As we said, it takes another man's mistakes to teach
for you to learn.
For you to learn, to pass the knowledge on. So man, if you got someone trying to pass down knowledge to you and trying to show you the ropes, do not be hard headed. Do not be starstruck.
Yeah.
We got a friend as we said, you know, oh my God, she will never do this. Be aware.
Yes.
Be dependable on your own.
I got a question though.
Go ahead.
Who y'all got
What do you mean? Who we
on
got?
this fight?
I got Floyd, man. I mean, it just makes
Floyd.
sense. That makes
If he loses, it's rigged.
yeah. It's for entertainment, man. But yeah, and also,
Guys, want to touch on
man,
that?
one more thing, man.
He said, "I'm
If
out
somebody
here."
knows how to do something and you don't, man, ask them. Don't ever think you're too good. Don't ever have too much pride.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, men, when you start to make money and acquire wealth, you know, especially, you know, us being a color, you know, black or whatever the race
Yes.
is.
No, that's
I
true.
notice when I look at, you know, especially, you know, white men in particular, they're still asking, they're still networking. You'll see them.
And they'll help each other.
I do
Yeah.
this. But a lot of times us, you know, a black guy, you know, we get $1 million and we think we're the shit.
Yeah.
Man, somebody else is making $1 million a second, like Jeff Bezos, and they're still learning, and that's
Yes.
all they talk about.
Yes.
So don't ever always be
Too
humble and
yes.
think, oh, I'm in shit, because whatever you're doing, somebody's doing that 10 times fold, and they're working 10 times less as hard than you. So you need to learn how to do things better and more efficiently.
And facts. All right. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and their links will be in the description below as well. If you learn anything, share it, and I'm out.
Man, thank you.
Peace. Yes,
Y'all take care.
sir.